It don't matter where we go, it don't matter where we stay tonight, 'cause when I'm with you, yeah, I know everything will be alright. It don't matter what we say, it don't matter how we make things right, 'cause when I'm with you, yeah, I know everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be alright. When I'm with you. It don't matter where we go, it don't matter if we lose it all, 'cause when I'm with you, yeah, I know everything will be alright. It don't matter if we fall down into the darkest place we know, 'cause when I'm with you, yeah, I know everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be alright. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, everything will be
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how's everybody doing? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream. Yo, how is everybody doing this evening? We got ourselves more PTR deals on the day. My man Chopos said he'd be interested in joining. My man Arhi said he will be here. So hopefully we'll at least have two leaders, maybe one horde, one on alliance, to try to put groups together. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Yo, my man Fish just got heated off of Discord too. Jesus, that was my favorite memer, man. Did he post something that was really, really bad or something? I don't even know, dude. Yo, Filippo, we got us twice. We got us Graham. How y'all doing? Welcome back, boys. Hope y'all having a good one. Hey, and also my man Demoniac. A rush item to duel today. Got to in 4 days. Yo, copy your character over on PTR and you can play with the boys. It's free PTR. Everyone can download it. I'm trying to see if I can get Demoniac in on these, man, because that'd be really, really fun. I miss that boy. Unless he's just one of those dudes that's trying to, like, you know, not spoil Dragonflight for himself at all, then I guess I understand it completely. What's up, Jake? How you doing, my man? By the way, dude, that song at the very beginning of the stream, Can we play that all over again? I found that to be kind of a jam, dude. I found that one to be a little bit of a bop, honestly. It was so good. Listen to this one, dude. It starts out so chill, and it starts out with it's so blah, 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 blah. All that. Oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. Boys, we're doing some 5V5 1v1 duels over on the PTR this evening. You guys are more than welcome to join us. If y'all want to join up on Discord, we have a link over in the general tab, over in the pin section, how to download PTR. Everybody has access to PTR. We'll be hosting the groups both on Alliance as well as Horde. So you guys are more than welcome to join us up this evening. That song was really good. Yeah, I'm gonna play it again, dude. It was just a really nice bop, honestly. A really, really nice bop. Yo, Dragonflight PTR, that's what I need. There we go, there we go, there we go. Beautiful. Yo, all good. Thank you, my man. Yo, Felipe, are we gonna see more Demon Hunter slaying? Also, are you gonna try a different Demon Hunter build this evening by chance? Because there are some interesting synergies and combos you can do. Like there was a Kyrian build, right, with the Kyrian ability and cooldown reduction elements in order to get it back a little bit quicker. There is also the mastery build, so you can do a bunch of fire damage, go for immolation aura, just burning the enemy little by little, and then kind of let it ramp up to be chaos damage. But I'm pretty sure you kind of basically already run that. I know there's a crit build too. I really want to see what happens if you combine two demonic origins back to back. I don't know. I got a mastery unit at 40%. Let's go! Hey, yo, huge, huge. Did Blizzard remove my characters off of Benedictus? Hold on, I thought I had two characters over on the Benedictus server. Do I not have any anymore? Oh, there they are. Wow, that was weird. I swapped over to Benedictus server, and there was nothing there for a second. Yesterday I was only 40%. Yo, Mastery Versa build? Is that what we're saying tonight? That could be really good. Still in the beta, but 69.5 under day. Let's go, Jay! Hey! You get that classic grind, man. You get it. Because Classics' Wrath is coming out officially in just a couple of days, yeah? Just in a matter of days, boys. Duels vid with Seavark. Gonna be... Dude, I rendered it so early. I started uploading so early. It's still processing. I tried to see if I can get here a little bit early. What's up, Egg? Probably gonna die a lot, but I got my mage. Let's go! Hey, Egg, let's go, my guy. Yo, Seavark was pretty nutty last night if you saw him. But it really strange the whole family got invited to the beta. Hey man, I think maybe it's like a part of that accounts are connected thing. I'm sure the Blizzard knows that all the accounts are connected and sees who interacts with who. And maybe like, I don't know, maybe somebody at your fam knows anybody at Blizz, because maybe you guys are part of like friends and family invite. So they're like, oh yeah, maybe it's like your uncle knows a buddy over there at Blizz or something, and they added him to friends and family. And it's like, oh yeah, so I got my wife playing, my kid playing, this many other family members also playing. Maybe that's what happened, right? Maybe that's what they did. They're just like, yo, let me give you a whole list of people that are playing, that'll be interested in checking it out. But yo, hit me up in Real ID if you guys are trying to put a group together over on the PTR, and we'll figure out the whole like grouping thing. If you guys need help putting groups together yourselves, by the way, I can help out a little bit here and there. But hopefully we can get ourselves a full group tonight. It's okay, my class is busted. Wait, is it Shadow? Is it actually that good? I want to see what build this man's running, because he's just talking about his class being busted. I remember seeing some Shadow Priest last night. It's been a DP build with Mind Blast spikes, Mind Games. I guess Shadow Perception is kind of okay, actually. 5V5 today, yep. Trying to put groups together. Since there are many, oh my god, just gonna blast it out, Jesus Christ. What the hell? Wait, what kind of a build are you running? Wait, join? Yeah, more than welcome to. Void Eruption. Oh, that guy's running Dark Evangelism or Dark Ascension. Wait, that Mog looks awesome. Hold on, with the red eyes like that? Oh, that looks so good. Except you're dead. Got best Demon Hunters for you, right? Am I right or am I right, boys? Hey. Alrighty. Do you want to get silence when I have never really used it? WoW beta key thing's so weird. Really? Probably it's because you don't ever use it, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, can I get a beta key? And then you're like trying to join and interact with a WoW channel. The producer probably is like, wait, that's a bot. He never interacts except now. Bot activated. That must be it, yeah. Must be it. All right, so we got Chicago. Is Chicago sitting in the second group together, by the way? Is Chicago going to be putting one up? Potentially. So we'll be hosting our groups, and yes, we do have one. So Chicago got a group. Need to be in the same faction to invite a legit broker cross-faction alliance. Chicago, I can help you. You invite cross-faction friend. It works. It just takes a lot more. I'm just gonna write Chicago. Cross-faction works, but it takes more effort. If you have too many demon hunters, I feel like we may need more bodies in general, Flupa, so I don't think you should set out. But if you want to like join, like, say we got too many demon hunters on Team Horde, if you want to join Chicago to help them fill, that stuff could help. So you could have demon hunters fighting demon hunters instead of like 3 demon hunters on one team. We could have 2 on one team, 1 on the other, so it's a little bit more closer, a little bit more even if you want to do that. We could do something like that. I can help invite for the alley team. But it isn't working? Hold on. I can join ya. Hold on, Chicago. I can join ya. You know what? I'm gonna start the second group over on the Horde side too. Let me join you real quick though. See if I can get invited by you, and I'll try to see if I can invite for ya. Alrighty. So we will try to invite Explosion and Plush. Oh. Easy, right, Chicago? Hey, and we got a Horde in there. All you need to do is invite me, and all of a sudden you can invite people. So, when you invite me, all of a sudden, it lets you invite other people. Alright, yo, I'm gonna start the second group over on the Horde. If y'all guys want to join me, more than welcome to. I'll have a multi-core 5V5 1v1 duel thing. If y'all want to join Filippo and Strand, you guys are more than welcome to. Also, if you guys got any friends on here on the PTR, let them know. We do need bodies. I imagine we'll need a lot more bodies like we needed yesterday. Egg, you stay together with Chicago. You're fine over there. By the way, I like your mog. Is that just a night face set? Yo, that night face set looks so good. You got glasses, Nightborn, got a little color looking thing. That looks so good. Wait, that actually looks really good. That's a cool mage set. Why do I like that so much? Mixed with Night Fae? It looks good. Looks really, really good. What the hell? Oh my god. Hey, that was a song called. I can send you the mix. That we're listening to right now, my guy. Here we go. Is open beta coming soon? I don't think they'll ever do open beta, Chris. I think anytime they do like beta testing and whatever, they always do it as like a I don't think they've ever done open beta. I think it's always been like a closed beta that just sent a ton of invites, but it's never like truly open beta that anyone could download. I don't think they've ever really done that, but I could be wrong. Alrighty, so let me link how we join the groups and pin that real quickly. Huge. What's up, Bibgo? What's up, B92? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Hey yo, Filippo. Let's go. Can I invite you through? How do I invite you? Why am I not having? Why can't I invite you? Where'd you go? Hold on. Invite Filippo. Can't find the player Filippo. Are you kidding me? Blizzard. Please. Is that because you're... Oh no, hold on. You Filippo on... Oh, it doesn't even say what server you're on. Where'd you go? Who are you fighting right now? Who are you dueling right now? Where'd you go to like an Augur bar? For some reason, well, let me invite you. Let me do it like this. Over to raid. Maybe that'll work now? No. Invite Filippo Broxigar. Get off up Filippo. Okay, Asterium. Nabundo. Okay. Nabundo. Thank you. No. Yeah, for some reason it won't let me invite you. Here we go. So I started second group. We do have one with Chicago. You guys are more than welcome to join either group. We do need enough boys in either group. I'm basically -1. So in my group, we really just got one. We really got Filippo. Strand. I'm gonna invite Strand. See if you want to join the group. So we got Strand and we got Filippo over here. Egg is with Chicago. Does Claus maybe want to join in? Darko or Shazy potentially. Emily's potentially. Akilon maybe. What about that guy over here? We do need my man a Night King. and maybe even Seavark, because those guys will be able to fill a couple of spots here as well. What's up, Giga Chat? How you doing, my guy? What's up, Vigo? What's up, Gavito? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. Playing Wrath of the Lich King Enhanced is like playing Shadowlands Enhanced, but better because UK totems. Wait, hold on. What do you mean UK totems? Enhanced is like playing Shadowlands Enhanced, but better because UK totems. Wait, do you mean like literally like region, like United Kingdom totems? Like, what are we talking about? Or is that someone on the totem? Hold on. Might as well practice? Yeah, that's the perfect time to do it. Take your time and practice as much as you can. Get some practice. Is it versus Strand? Ooh, flare down. You can randomly maybe Nova, maybe Explosion. You see what the traps are, you may be able to potentially find them. Always a possibility, boys. By the way, if y'all want to join up, boys, we got 2 groups available. We got ourselves a group with Chicago over on the Alliance, but they can also invite anyone else. Chicago, let me know if you let me know if you got more people signing up and you having a hard time inviting. I can help. But the Brown is superior. But we got one group over here with mine. It's a 2-man group. It says 3, but it's actually 2. We got a 3-man group over Chicago. So basically have enough people to make at least one full 5-man group. We need enough bodies to make a second. So if you guys want to join us over in PTR, you're more than welcome to. Like, totems are so good back in Wrath compared to most specs. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay, cool. Yeah. So let's see if we get a couple more boys in here. Also, I'm seeing Terra Sham. The sunglasses are kind of like see-through, if you guys can see it on the top left. Depending on the background, like the change color, which is actually kind of cool, honestly. That's actually kind of dope. It's almost like it's reflecting. It's almost like it's reflective sunglasses, depending where we're looking at. It kind of reflects back. Except not really. That's weird. You just see my claws? Let's go. We got claws in here, boys. 3 versus 3. We can get a 5v5. Quick question. Is PvP stat up what's the thing in DF? Instant solo kill? Not exactly, but it works alright. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is not exactly, it will be still gear, right? Gear is still going to be important in Dragonflight, right? But all gear, like right now, like say look at Flupo's gear, for example. Right now you have to scale that gear to a higher rank. You have to get a high rank of like Duelist in order to get the highest item level with the highest scaling. So in Dragonflight, you could buy Conquest gear and will scale to the highest rank inside of PvP. The ranking will adjust upwards in dungeons and raids. Like if you want to take your PvP gear into dungeons, into raids, you can up rank it if you want to. And take it into endgame content. But in PvP, it'll always hit the highest rank. So there is scaling to that degree, but not really scaling like that. In instant PvP like solo queue, oh, I don't think so. No, I don't think there's like scaling like that. No. No. Although it would be interesting if there was, but no, not at the moment. How are we doing in groups? Chicago, what are we looking like? Because we technically got 5, but not really 5. We still need 1 more, and Chicago needs 2 more. So I told Chicago, if they need help inviting people, like if somebody signed up and they can't invite them, I can join the group to help them invite. But we need a 5th. Why is there no workers in the other 5v5 duels on PTR? Because you can't make workers and test them on PTR. That's the only thing in the beta right now. I think it's because on PTR they want you to test other class changes, solo queue, and potential test the pre-patch event. And the beta is for Evoker, which is where a lot of the development time goes into. Probably because live and beta builds are different, and it's probably much easier to do a PTR without Evoker than with Evoker, because you incorporate a whole new class and all the different design and everything, how that functions, and yeah. So I think it's the idea is to focus test things. So in PTR, you're focus testing every other class but Evoker, and whatever the PTR event, pre-patch events are going to be. World bosses and whatnot, whatever it may be. And on beta is when they want to test Evoker in dungeons and raids, all that stuff with classes at max level and while leveling and all that. So maybe that's why. That's a guess though, right? I don't work at Blizz. Like I'm just taking I'm just like you boys. I'm just taking a stab in the dark here. Try the best I can. But yeah, we need Uno Mas over on the team Horde. And then we could maybe throw some more boys over Team Alliance. Hordes could also join Team Alliance, by the way. Like VUCA Power technically could go join in on the Team Alliance too. I guess what I could do is I could, once this team fills up on a Horde side, I could swap over to Chicago and see if I could just join their group and be like, still advertise out here, like, yo, put up second group 5v5 1 now. We are filling this group with 5 people, minus me. Then we have a second group forming. Then we queue for 5v5 duels. More or less. Where's my man R here? Where's my man Night King, boys? We need them. Or maybe Night King had something come up with work or IRL stuff. Also, Seavark is usually like doing some IRL stuff until a little bit later. PTR is level 60. Yep. PTR is level 60. Yeah, so maybe we can get Demoniac in here, because if Demoniac joins in, then I can get him on this group, and then I can go help Chicago try to see if we can put a group on the lines together. Oh, actually, looks like they got a 5th. Abe, my man, joined in. So they need Uno Mas over on the team Chicago, and we need one more over on this team. Technically, we could use 4v4, but we tried that yesterday, and Felipe just gotta eats through 4 boys immediately. So, hey Dal, how many monitors do you use on streaming? So I got one in the middle, one on the right hand side with my OBS and chat, and left hand portrait mode. So I'm using 3. You don't need 3. Like 2 is recommended. 2 is recommended. Does Bummer want to join in? I'm gonna start straight with him. If Bummer wants to join in, hey Dal, what's up? So Sinsomania, how you doing, fam? Yo, I'm excited to see you play Priest. By the way, somebody the other day was talking about Priest talents. You know, participated. I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun. I've been enjoying doing these. Always fun watching. Yo, just go in, have fun, give me the best shot. Don't worry about how it goes. I am interested to see. Did they remove that Mind Blast thing? I think they did, didn't they? I think it's just a baseline thing for Mind Blast. Like the whole Mind Blast causes the target to have the portion of the damage absorbed. I think it used to be part of like these talents here, but I guess it just got baked into this playstyle. But that Mind Blast reduces the enemy's damage taken. It's actually pretty good. Gotta roll starts first? Yes. So usually we do it like highest to lowest, but you guys can decide however you want to. You guys can do it however you like. Girthlock, want to join in by chance? We just need a couple of more boys. We need... Hey, Bummer, let's go, my guy. Hey. Yes. Are we raid? Party. Girthlock, where are you? No, wait, no, it's the other guy. Who was it? Bummer? It was Bummer. Bummer. Hey, invite. Here we go. Cool. So this group is set. Who do I have added here on Real ID? Flupo. I have added Flupo on Real ID. So I'm gonna make Flupo lead. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. This group is formed. Other group needs one more, and we are good to go. Flupo. Flupo. I'm missing your name. I keep trying to make it Flipo or something. Floopy. I keep adding the I in there somewhere. For some reason. Filupo. It's like Flupo. Keep it simple, stupid. Flupo is lead. So Flupo, I just keep your lead. You don't have to do anything. You just have to AFK and hit us up whenever I invite you, boys. That's literally all you gotta do. By the way, I'm loving how many Shadow Priests are out here. There's at least like 4, which is more than there is ever of Shadow Priests in like the game ever, PvE or PvP. Actually, I have 4 of the same spec. But maybe that guy's H Priest because his name's literally H Priest. But the fact that we get them in Priest is fantastic, honestly. Huge. All right, Chicago, how we doing over there, man? Do we need help with the groups? Do we have a +1 that you guys need help with? Oh, this Priest? Yeah. Oh, man. Let's get some balanced roots in the duels. I would love to see some balanced roots in here, man. Maybe Claws will pop out of Claws and play the Bunku, the Feathers. Maybe he'll go in his ult, the Feathers at some point. Who knows, right? I would love to see it, though. I definitely would love to see it. Let's see. So, Chicago, do you guys have a +1 waiting by any chance? Or like try to invite him but I have a hard time, or is it just a guy that still got 4? Because I can join you guys and maybe help to see if we can recruit one more. Maybe we can get I don't know, maybe Emily's in here. Maybe we can get this guy, no stop. No stop. Maybe we can get Gurthok or Akilon, potentially. Where's my man Arhi, dude? I was really hoping Haruki would join up. Draco? Oh no, he's on beta. But I was gonna say maybe Draco wouldn't join in. And we got a T-Mog mount. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see, how many I thought you were wait. Yeah, any thoughts on who you're gonna main? Still stick and Rogue? I think for now, but I'm still haven't picked. Still for I'm Ali lol. Yeah, I could join you. Cross faction does work. Chicago, because you guys have explosion in there. But I could get you guys somebody from the Horde side anyway. I'd be able to invite them. It's like you can still do cross faction. It's cross faction with extra steps essentially. It's possible, but it's just very like it's very manual. I guess is the best way to put it. Very manual. I could still help you boys out though. I'll actually do that. I'm gonna go help Chicago form a group together. I'll join these boys and I'll see if I can help you guys in case you get a sign up. That'll work. Is it not letting me sign up? It may not be letting me sign up. Egg should be able to like say just invite me maybe, but I don't even know if it'll work. Maybe it would. Who knows? Not letting me accept you. Egg, can you see if you can suggest invite me into Chicago's group? We just did a +1. Yeah, it's a little bit buggy, Chicago. Like it works sometimes, but like if it's not letting me accept you, you can always do like /invite and tap out the name, and that's it. It works. Chat discussion thing does work. Cool. I was gonna say. Okay, cool. I don't think I'm gonna spam it. I'm just gonna, I think, do out here. PvP party quit. Oh no. Looking for more 5V5 1v1 DUELS. Have one group ready. Forming second. Need one more person. Whisper if interested. Whisper for Inv. Alright, we'll do it like this. I don't want to be super annoying. I always find like myself a little bit like self-conscious doing it /y/yell to try to get more bodies in. But I feel like sometimes you just gotta do it. I want to get you guys some duels in here. And we're gonna try to see if we can have some. RKC, yeah, hopefully we'll get some in. But even remind me of the website, real-time infographics on the most common races played in PvP. Infographics on most common races. Is it WoW graphs? World of WoW graphs. Oh, no. Like for PvP? Okay, I have Murloc.io. Murloc.io is pretty good for that stuff. Here we go, my guy. So there you can see like what class everybody's playing, what build they're playing, and also what races they're rocking as well. But boys, we need a +1 over for the team. 5V5 1v1 Dal over on Nax Ravis headband with Chicago. It says here you need to be same faction, but you don't need to be same faction. You can be on the Horde as well if you guys want to join us over on the PTR. So you'll find it in the Raids Legacy section. It's just called 5V5 Group. If you just type in 5 in the search bar, you should be able to see us. We just did a Uno Mas, will be good to go. Just need one more person and we'll be good to go, boys. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Try to see if we can get a group together if possible. If you like Boomy changes will rush the people, would stop complaining about the spec getting no changes. I think that you don't like the changes. I think the changes are a fantastic step forward. Sorry. Here we go. Sorry about that, boys. I haven't done my YouTube stuff, the background stuff at all, so I'm just kind of doing that while we're waiting for groups. It's a good change, but they can't have the mastery be that heavy. So I think the mastery scales way too high because of us being level 60. I think that ends up scaling differently at level 15. But I also think maybe that's kind of sort of on purpose for Master to be that heavy of their damage output, because like eclipses will increase the damage by like 11% or something, but a good portion of the damage increases comes from your dots. So like you'll have a pretty big increase from your dots, and then a bit from your eclipses, but majority of the damage increases comes from your dots, which promotes more sustained based gameplay rather than banking on eclipses entirely for the most amount of bursts. Because then double eclipse becomes the most powerful. Still, double eclipse is going to be the highest apex, but like your lowest damage isn't going to be nearly as high, so your overall should be a little bit stronger. I don't know, I thought it was an interesting way of going about it. It does make dots even more important in AoE, like you kind of just want to moonfire spam everything in AoE, but I think it makes Twin Moons build a little bit stronger if you're trying to go for like pure AoE, just because it makes things easier. And I think it allows Twin Moons ability to actually have like a purpose, and the multi-dotting and making sure everybody's dotted becomes more important. I'm still trying to figure out the build that I want to play, because you technically can play a boomy build where you just Starfall all the time, like permanently Starfall, just dot everything, and just Starfall over and over and over. So maybe like that's the play. Maybe that's what's going on. It's hard, the hunter specs are quite good right now. Yeah, all hunters are actually looking pretty good. I do agree with you on that. They did more for Booming work. It's janked now. You don't like it that much? Hopefully they'll give him some more love over the next few weeks then, yeah? Here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna do this actually. Here we go, boys. Okay, cool. All my background YouTuber stuff is mostly done, except for the duel vid that actually finally processed. Why is it taking forever to process? I swear to God. YouTube, what's going on? Used to be so quick. Nowadays, not really. Here we go. Alright, boys. We're still looking for a +1. We still need a +1. Anybody have any friends on Real ID? Or any friends on PTR that may want to join us? Maybe I could ask Drakas if you want to join us. Potentially. But he's probably testing out solo queue on there, so I don't want to be that guy. But maybe. Gerthok, does you want to join us? Looking for more 5 duels. Have one group ready. Forming second group forming. Whisper for invite. There we go. I'm trying to figure out how I want to like structure the sentence, and I'm just finding myself like, oh, I don't like the way that sounds. Oh, I don't like the way I put it together. I better adjust it. And I keep adjusting over and over and over and over and over and over. But hopefully we can get ourselves a +1, because we got ourselves 5 men ready to go, boys. We just need literally one more. We just need that uno mas. Hey, boys. Got PTR duels this evening. Groups almost full. Just need one more on Chicago's team. Alright, I'm gonna tag all the champs, because we need one more. We actually have a pretty good 5-man group ready to go, essentially. We just need one more on one of the groups, and we're good to go. And we can test more stuff out. I think it'd be really fun, though. Yeah, if you guys want to try any other builds you guys want to do, anything wacky, anything weird, tonight would be a perfect time to do it. The only shame Boomy dots still do no damage, that's Legion Boomy. Legion Boomy was dots? Was it really? That's kind of big. Where's the Captain Starfall that follows? So right now in the PTR, Starfall does follow, but eventually they're going to change it so Starfall doesn't. I mean, if Starfall actually does good damn, like, it's still going to be a pretty big area. It just won't be on you. It'll just be in a set area, but it'll still be pretty massive. And I think, like, having Starfall that you place on the ground while it does good damn, it's probably better than, like, having a Starfall that follows you that doesn't really do that much damn at all. You know what I mean? That's nutty. Yo, Chicago, do you guys have any alliance over on the L1 Forest over there that may want to join in? Just be like, yo, anybody want to join us? Need one more for 5 5s. because I asked a couple of times over on the Horde side. We didn't really get that many bites. Worst to worst, we could try a 4v5 and see how that goes. And maybe we'll get a filler afterwards. Maybe with Night King, or maybe Seavark will pop on. PTR groups forming. I'll let Shilpos know the PTR groups are forming. See maybe if he's around. But there's a good chance he's probably like at work or getting back or something. We'll see though. Legion was Perma, Incarn, and Starfall all in the Ignore Star Search Forever. Was it really? Wait, I think it was, yeah, I think you're right about that. But it was really good, wasn't it, Boomy, back in the Legion? Was it a huge in AoE, like actually top competitor? It's been so long, man. I do apologize if I forget some of these things. Because Legion feels like it's been forever. But yeah, see now, so they may adjust in the future, right? It's not like it's a set in stone ability. They may adjust it quite a bit going forward. You know? Yeah, if it was one of the DPS, I mean, to see a private server mythic. Oh, yo, private Legion private servers? Bruh. Bro. Legion private servers. Imagine. Am I right? We're playing soon. Yep. Need one more for this team, and we are good to go. If you have any friends interested in PTR, let me know. Yeah, if you guys got any friends in reality, by the way, Flupo, Strand, Egg, Claws, we need one more on this team. Otherwise, you can maybe try 4v5. Just see how it goes, maybe. But like, no guarantee. I'm trying. Yeah, I feel it, man. I appreciate you, boys. I appreciate ya. But yeah, we just need like one more on this team, and then we'll have a proper 5v5 1v1 ready. We just need uno mas. Yo, Egg versus Terra. Does Terra maybe want to join in? Try to go for a Hex, landing it, big heals. I don't wonder what kind of build this man is trying to go for. Got a tier set procking in, big lava burst, Ice Fury. Yo, Ice Fury lava burst could be huge. Ice Fury lava burst combo could be massive. Could be actually absolutely massive. Yo, maybe that guy wants to join us 5v5s. It's all Russian as well, community 100 to 100 English speakers, still blast playthrough. That's awesome. Hell yeah, man. Okay. Blaster, boys. Domiro potentially want to join in, maybe? Where's my man Arhi? That's what I needed, is my man Arhi. Oh, my man Night King. Let's go, bud. I got someone. Yo, I got someone too. I got the boy. I got the boy. Hold on. Invite. Chill Pills X. Convert. See if we can maybe convert it. I got someone. I got someone too. I'm trying to see if I can get Chill Pills on here. Yo, Chicago, could you make it a raid real quick? Chicago, make this a raid real quick. Make this a raid, and I can get my man in here. I can get my man's in here. Yo, I want to see the Frost gameplay, bro. We never got to see any Frost Chill Pills last week. Or last night. Okay, cool. Chill Pills X. Oh my god. Is it Anasterian? Is it Broxigar? Is it good old Broxigar? Can I find Chill Pills on Broxigar? Damn it. Is it Nabundo? Is he a Nabundo gamer? He's not a Nabundo gamer. Anasterian, maybe. Yeah, he is an Asterian. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is, Shield. I see you. There we go, my guy. We got ourselves 5. Alright. Cool. Chicago? Filippo. Let me know when the boys are ready. Let me know when y'all are ready. We're queuing up right now. Let's get these groups up and running, man. We finally got some 5-man groups going. And we're gonna queue as many times as we can this evening. They are filled. So we are gonna queue in a second or two. What's your real idea again? Cool. I think we're ready, yeah? We got Chicago. Did I do it right? Spectator match. Okay, cool. Jed Lawton? Awesome. Cool. The grand one. Alrighty, boys. Here we go. We're doing it. We actually got some 5-man groups tonight, boys. I gotta switch out to my duels mix real quick. Let's get it going in just a moment here. Q? Is the Q popping up? Please? Do I gotta re-queue? I may have to re-queue. Here we go. Re-queue real quick. If you guys have any, someone's already queued for that. Okay. We're just gonna re-queue again. It might have bugged out. Filippo, Chicago, I'm trying to re-queue. Oops, aren't you surprised? The Axel Broxigar never came up in Legion. Even the cigars perfectly had it. Axel Broxigar? Oh, that's a good question actually. I was on LFG, try again. Okay. We can try again. We'll go again. No, you're good, Filippo. You shouldn't need to. It should work. Maybe. Okay, we'll go again. Leave queue. Try again. You're not in queue? Yeah, it's weird. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Give me a second, and should be good now. Okay, cool. Let's try that. We'll see how that works. Now that should work, hopefully. Copium. It'll work at some point, I imagine. Is it working? It's kind of bugging. I'm surprised because normally it doesn't bug out that hard. It's kind of bugging. Hang tight. Hang tight. I think. So it has us in queue, but like I know it doesn't have us in queue. PTR things. No, well in fact, kind of, but it also does that on live as well. It's like it's not a bug. It's like there's a it's like a problem with queue system. When like let's say you queue while somebody's in LFG. All right, let's do it again. Let's just do this real quick. Filippo, okay. Leave all queues. We will try again. Leave all queues. We will try again. Yeah, Chicago. I don't think it's working. We'll try again. Just leave all queues. I'll give you guys like 15-20 seconds to leave queues. And I'll just queue you guys again. So Jed left all queues. Chicago, as long as they have their LFG queue off, we should be good to go. Give it a second. Dire Beast build looking better for BM or the Cobra Shell barbed wire. It's hard to tell which one is the best, but both. I think they're trying to make them both equal. I'm really excited about the Dire Beast and like the Summoner build them. How do you think Evoker will come out to PTR? I don't think Evoker will come out to PTR. I think Evoker is just going to be a nice little surprise for players that are not in the beta. Because so far they've done like limited PTR testing. They haven't tested literally everything. They've only tested like some of the stuff, you know? So I don't think we'll have everything on PTR. I think it'll be limited PTR testing like the last few PTRs. Like they'll always have one little surprise saved. I think Evoker may be that one surprise. I think they're basically just we're gonna have an earlier than expected pre-patch where they'll have Evoker there. And that'll be kind of like players' opportunity to like test Evoker. But yeah, as a Legion player, Dire Beast felt amazing to play, to be honest. But I do believe both were viable. So Dire Beast, I don't know if Legion Dire Beast was the same, but this Dire Beast is like your kill command have a chance to summon a pet. I don't know if Legion had the same, because I know this Dire Beast has a summon ability. Or maybe that's where they got it from, is it was a Legion version, and I just had no idea in that case. Which is a strong possibility. It's been a bit, you know what I mean? We could all agree, it's been a bit. Alrighty, boys. Switch. We got us as a group over for the team 1. We got Chill Pills playing what looks like a dual wielder builder. We got us as Explosion on the team. Kioska getting hit with the fear of Sins. Mania trying to see if he can get some control of the bat, dropping down the Siphon. As Kioska looking to back up out of there, actually focusing down on the Siphon. It takes more than just a global to take that thing out. Threw an entire grenade into a Raptor Strike. Has dots as well as that Siphon Singe burning on him. As Mania trying to see if they can back up out of there. Kioska just use a concussive shot from range or something? What is that? Trying to crash onto Kioska with a stun to follow. Kioska being a bit of trouble. Mind games, big damage. Kioska trying to go for a feign death removal. All of those dots going to be even more dots applied by Sins and Mini as Kioska trying to see if he can get himself counter aggressive here. Son onto Sins with a death shot can spin right through him. As he does back up out of there, and Sins and Mania looks like holding so far a dominant position over a Hunter. Can we just absorb the fact that a Shadow Priest is actually pressuring a Hunter? Can we just absorb the idea that Shadow Priest is pressuring any class in PvP at the moment? Because Shadow Priest performance, at least when it comes to 1v1, not commenting on 2v2 or 3v3, at least in 1v1 in Shadowlands is nowhere nearly as effective. As Mania trying to see if they could reposition, got himself plenty of self-healing and survivability, healing over time effects rolling in, actually doing quite a bit of healing in general, as Kioska tried to see if he can lay all the traps for Sins and try to see if he can keep him at bay. As Kioska is slowly mounting any kind of dots on him, but definitely wants to make sure to remove him as soon as possible. Over on the team 1, we also got us as Plush and Chicago. On the team 2, we got us as Claws, patiently waiting their turn. We got Flooper in the back, we got Strand as well as Bummer, trying to see if they can maybe get a chance to play. As Sins of Many eats yet another freezing trap. Kioska going for a bit of reset. Sins trying to see if he can engage with him. Stun onto Kioska. Human Rachel out with a stun, trying to go for a bit of damage. I don't know if it's a coordinated soul build. I believe it is, as he's going to be tossing out a bunch of grenades as well as kill shots, trying to go for as much range damage as possible. Sins taking a bunch of damage, may have to disperse it. Definitely needs to go for a little bit of self-heal. Looks like they do let themselves get in low health with a power ward life that provides him a bonus emergency healing as they're low, which actually may help him survive. Kioska going in for a feign death as the dot for Mind Games, not the dot, but the blast from Mind Games hits him. Definitely, Sins of Many needs to maintain some dots on that pet. If they can maintain dots on a pet, they can deny Kioska quite a lot of healing reduction, or quite a lot of healing in general, I guess. Because the pet, while it's dotted, Kioska tries to go to Kama, pet takes damage, pet comes out of Kama, Kioska comes out of Kama. We deny the Hunter the percentage healing. It's going to be Shadowfield around the corner. As Sins of Many try to see if they can close the gap and get closer to the pillar. The Shadow Priest does not have a lot of mobility, so I wonder how Sins of Many is going to have to deal with this one. As the Priest is very limited on mobility, they definitely have to see if they can catch Kioska out of line of cover. Maybe, I don't know if they have Greater Fate available. Maybe could use a Greater Fate or even disperse aggressively. Siphon around the corner, trying to see maybe with a little bit better. Slow towards Kioska. Does attach to him. May allow Sins of Many to get some kind of damage rolling. It's going to be Sins going for a little bit of defensive. Flash shield behind the pillar with a Shadowman to follow. Kioska again just hiding. He's just holding his position behind the pillar. Trying not to really engage with Sins of Many too heavily. Dots are getting set up as Sins is watching Kioska go behind the pillar. Most likely going to get a fade death in just a moment as Kioska trying to see if he can maybe get some damage back to Sins. Fear to follow. Does have a Mind Games for it. Kioska most likely is going to go for a feign death in a bit here. The items of the survival of the fittest definitely needs to remove the healing reduction effect if possible. Still, I think has maybe a couple of dots burning on him, so maybe pretty hard for him right now. Does get himself a feign death. Does the pet have any dots on it though? The pet does not have any dots, so this is where for Sins, going for the pet dam with dots is going to be important. At least letting that pet rot, letting Kioska focus in on that pet, trying to keep that thing alive as much as possible. He will not be able to remove the dots off of that pet, so that's at least an advantage here. Sins got a fear onto that pet, at least can maybe dot that thing up. And so far, Kioska still just holding his ground away from Sins, does not want to engage in melee. If he is out the open for too long with Sins, the Shadow Priest actually ramps up quite a bit of damage here. Again, mobility is going to be your biggest downfall here, though. I don't know if they have body and soul or feathers, but maybe not be a bad idea to run body and soul and feathers for Priest. Trying to see, maybe Shadow Word Death? That's a freezing trap. Off of that harpoon, it was expected. I was thinking maybe Shadow Word Death would be used by the guy, but apparently not. 4 minutes, 5 minutes into the duel, Kioska catching up quite a valuable amount of healing, was able to shake off all those dots off of him. Scatter shot onto Sis, get himself a little bit of that control there. I love that scatter play too. Siphon attaches some dots onto Kioska, Fear onto the Hunter, does not even need to break it. That's going to be quite a bit of Mind Blast damage onto Kioska, quite a bit of damage for Sins. Try to see if he can just barrage him completely. Kioska try to see if maybe he can take down Siphon, does take it out super late, kind of low on health, try to go for a bit of acceleration, removes all dots out momentarily, try to see if he can go maybe for a potentially freeze trap onto Sins as they go for a disperse. Kioska actually, after that harpoon, delayed the freezing trap. He went for a harpoon, then went for a raptor strike. I think he did it on purpose, expecting for Sinzamane to go for Shadow War Death as soon as he goes in for a harpoon. So he doesn't want to go for like freezing trap immediately. He wants to bait out the death and then go for a freezing trap afterwards. As Sins just loading Kioska up full of dots. Kioska taking quite a bit of damage right now. Scatter onto Sins. Is that potential dots on the pet? Because if Kioska removes all these dots, there could potentially be a camo for this Hunter. And Sins trying to see maybe they can somehow crawl over, but again, the mobility of a Shadow Priest, if they can somehow bypass the mobility, they may be able to catch up to him quite easily. Freezing trap as he tries to find the Hunter. Doesn't sit the freezing trap long though. And Kioska does get himself into a full-blown camo, able to recover all that health. For Sins, I think he may want to even find a way to bait Kioska away from a pillar, because as long as there's that pillar in between you two, you won't really be able to close the gap super efficiently. Kioska making sure to poke out, hitting him with a bunch of bombs with explosive shot to follow, stun out in the open, death shock him, maybe just to close the gap. He got himself that ego so he can use it from range. That's gonna be stun into a human racial. Since maybe in a bit of a tight spot, trying to go for a break brace, maybe could be a lot of healing, trying to get some damage onto Kioska. Any single target damage you do is gonna apply you a little bit of healing. Fear onto that pet, trying to fish out a man. That's gonna be Kioska attempting to go for an interrupt, doesn't quite get it. Freezing trap to follow. Siphon joins in, but Kioska should be able to deny the Siphon too much damage there. And Sins, if you could somehow use that Siphon in order to give you a little bit more slows into Kioska to catch up to the guy, if only he was just in line inside of that thing, that would be amazing and super, super helpful. Sins tried to see if he could close the gap with Kioska, getting a bunch of dots loaded up on the Survival Hunter, bunch of DPs back to back, actually ramping up quite a bit, 7 minutes into the duel. And Kioska definitely needs to get himself a Feign Death, as well as a proper camo if at all possible. Freezing trap on the Sins, proper Feign Death, doesn't have a camo, because the pet is dotted up, so he goes in for a Manning Bandage. Or maybe cameras on cooldown? It's like a minute CD, I think. Maybe. It's gonna be dots out of Sins. Eventually, I imagine either Kioska is gonna be able to whittle out Sins, or the dots from the Shadow Priest will be able to take him. Coordinated sold by Kioska, maybe trying to see if he can close the gap and try to stay in there. Stun onto the Hunter, big blast of damage for Sinzamane. Do they have enough damage to continue the pressure though? Kioska does have cooldowns rolling, but playing very, very defensively. Got himself aspect of the Survival of the Fittest, which is going to reduce some of the dot damage he's taking. Quick camo as he dives into Vanish, or dives into a Feint. And doesn't really deny the damage for Sins, but his whole camo, or coordinates hold, goes kind of out of the window. All that damage just doesn't really get to stick. So far, Sinzamane have been surviving Kioska quite well. I mean, Kioska has been surviving pretty well too, but them Feign Death into camos have been probably what's really been keeping him alive here. Sins trying to see if they could go and extend the fear for as long as possible. Maybe get a Shadow War Death. Doesn't go for a Shadow War Death. I wonder if they're actually expected to Shadow War Death. I guess no. I think as a Shadow Priest, it's impossible to not gain Shadow War Death. Is it? I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm wrong on that one. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to get it. Stun or to not get it. Stun with the Mind Blast to follow Kioska. Trying to go for a stun back into Sinzamane. Trinket out of the Shadow Priest. Siphon attached towards Kioska. Maybe it'll give him a valuable slow in order to be able to reach him. Trying to use that body soul to catch back up. Freezing trap to stop him in place. Kioska does end up repositioning behind the other side of the pillar. Trying to keep the pet alive with a Feign Death to follow. Trying to catch up on a bit of food from Explosion's healing. And it's really down to see if maybe Sinzamane with a PI, potentially full burst, maybe can someone do it. Maybe Kioska will be able to get himself CC chains in order to do this. Maybe. But so far Kioska's playing it so defensively. I feel like Hunters have so much damage, but maybe the survivability of Shadow Priest actually is standing test of time here, boys. I feel like this is probably the worst matchup though for the both of them, just because Kioska is finding out that Shadow Priests are kind of tanky. But Sinzamane has zero mobility, so like Kioska can just run him around pillar as much as he wants to. He can cheese it out as much as he likes. Like, it doesn't stop him. Sins, I definitely needs to maintain dots on a pet if possible, because that will deny that camo. But I don't know if he even can. I think Kioska's doing a pretty good job of pulling that pet back and at least trying to deny any kind of dots on that thing. So you maybe just limited it on what you can do. So it really comes down to patience. Stun onto the Sins, and so try to go for a bit of a disperse. Kioska looks like they're gonna stay in, going for Harpoon, trying to see if he can root Sins of Many, but he's gonna back up out of the behind the pillar immediately, trying to see maybe he can get the pet to attack the Siphon, take it out very, very quickly. Siphon is going down for a second there. Kioska dotted up, loaded up full of dots, try to see if he can avoid Sins, placing all the traps for him. And it looks like he's just gonna wait out for all the dots. Sins trying to go for a long, wide berth around the pillow, but still ends up triggering the freezer trap either way, which is extremely unfortunate as we dive into that 30-second mark. As Kioska trying to see if he can bail out of there. Stun to Kioska does have a pet sack rolling in. Shadow Crash around the corner is able to apply all the dots. It's going to be a scatter as Kioska try to see if he can just sink in a couple of grenades into the Shadow Priest. And I don't even know, man. I don't even know who wins this one, chat. What do you guys think wins at this point? This pillar, man, is just it's helping Kioska stay alive for sure. But I feel like he's maybe cheesing it too much. I don't think he needs pillar that much to win, but I could be wrong. Maybe we should have done Runes of Lord Rod. Remove the pillar out of the middle. I wonder how the duel will go then. Gonna be a stun on Kioska. Fear out of Sins as the Duke burn a trinket. Mind games onto Kioska, who faints it immediately and repositions back behind the pillar. 35% dampening. Yeah, it is quite a lot. 35% dampening, 11 minutes into the duel. The Shadow Priest has been surviving so far, has been able to get Kioska so close to the death's door, but every single time the Hunter has been able to avoid it. He's been able to jump in some bushes, hide away from death itself. So far, he's been able to avoid the Grim Reaper. And since the many has been just trying to introduce each other, them to one another, this entire game, just trying to see if you can I just want to consume his soul into the void. And Kioska's like, I ain't making a deal with the devil. No. Dives back at the camera. Again, if only those dots were on the pet, but he's doing a good job of pulling the pet back when he needs to. He's just trying to go for a proper reset. If only Shadow Priest had like a talent where the dots could just last a little bit longer. Kioska's defense game is legit. I mean, he's playing it as careful as he can. It's very, very careful as he can. I don't think he really needs the pillar to win. I think maybe he's just trying to potentially save cooldown so he can go against the next guy. Stun onto Sins of Many with a disperse to follow immediately, trying to reduce as much damage out of Kioska. Another thing with Kioska we're not seeing actually, Aspect of the Eagle shows up as a cooldown, even though it isn't. Coordinated Assault and Spearhead would be, but I don't know what the cooldown of those are right now. I know that Coordinated is 2 minutes, but I don't know if Kioska has it up right now, which is interesting. That it counts Eagle. I think maybe it counts Eagle from back in Legion when Aspect of the Eagle was their one of the major cooldowns, or maybe the major cooldowns. I don't remember what they had back in Legion. I know they had the artifact weapon, and I think maybe Eagle. I don't remember what it used to do back in the day though. Gonna be scatter onto Sins as Kioska lays even more traps. Sins is gonna have to be, I think, very, very careful. Does Kioska have a human racial? Because potentially Sins could maybe get him down. If you just get him low enough, stun him, mind games, or maybe a few mind games after he tries to go for a feign death. Potentially if you get full dots and then mind games him after a feign death, maybe that could work out. Definitely Sins needs to line up a Shadow Word Death if he wants to be able to avoid a freezing trap. Fear onto Kioska, trying to put him out in the open. Stun off of a mind games. Kioska definitely is going to go for a, mind control. He's just trying to disengage, putting him out in the open. Maybe for Kioska this could be good. Scatter onto Sins of Many. That was a play for Sins. Try to see maybe if I can add a bit more control with some dots on Kioska. Maybe it'll be enough. Maybe I can just keep him out in the open potentially. Actually, I wonder if Sins of Many could use mind games to try to heal Kioska. Because when you mind control him, you maybe could throw a heal at him. Maybe they'll do damage back to the guy. Is that a thing? Does that ever work? Has a priest tried that before? I'm sure a priest has tried that at some point or another. That'd be kind of nutty. Siphon onto Kioska. Dust of a Shade joining in with the Siphon. Actually, the Shadow Fiend might actually be able to do enough damage here to keep Kioska in combat and keep him under a bit of pressure. DPs are up. Kioska could be in big trouble. Shadow Word Death trying to get himself a bit of a defensive, but surviving the fittest isn't enough. As Sins of Many does end up taking Kioska down. It took a little bit of time. And the Hunter definitely had defense on his side, but what is that damage on the Sins, by the way? 75% of your health is just gone in a single resonator. What was that? Big 9-feet burst out of plush. Trying to see if he can take down Sins of Many. Does he have any more survivability? Trying to give himself as much livability as possible. Shields are up. Trying to shadow him and himself apart here with the mind games to follow. Trying to see if he can blast out plush if possible. Maybe more DPs back to back. Trying to get himself alive. The Rogue does dive and vanish with a blind to follow. Does Sins have any more CC afterwards? Maybe they got a fear off of this. Maybe potentially stun. The rogue does get a sap. He used a resonator, which is his biggest damage and ability right now. Why does resonator hit so hard? Is it scaling weird or something? It seems like it does way too much damage. Garona to Sins. Could have shot to follow. I think it may be over for the Shadow Priest. Definitely tried his very, very best here. But Plus does end up taking him out with a Cloak of Shadows immediately. Just trying to take off all these dots as soon as possible. But Strand isn't going to let him go anywhere. Now, what if Strand is playing a different build? Is he playing a Coordinated Assault as well? Or is he playing the I know he has a charge ability. I think he's also playing Coordinated Assault, right? Harpooning Clutch, try to keep him in place, not let him go anywhere. Chick inside of it, his punch, find himself at no health whatsoever. It's going to be a kill shot out of Strand, taking him out. Oh my goodness. Man, Hunter feels bad. Yo, I feel like the Hunter played really, really well. Kiosco there, I just think Shadow Priests have gained a lot more defense than ever before. So maybe it's one of those things where now you have to find a way to deal with it, right? And I think the problem is Kiosco is playing way too much hit and run where this priest can just re-heal whenever you go behind the pillar. I think you have to find a way to stay aggressive while avoiding majority of the damage. Gonna be Egg, trying to go for big arcane surge versus Strand, trying to see maybe go touch the magic, massive missiles to follow, big touch of the magic, blast on him out. Egg trying to see maybe he can get away from him for a second, got himself all the time with evocation, but the kill shot comes through. Maybe Strand got himself a fatty crit at the end there. Definitely was able to blast out the mage fairly quickly, with Chilpa's going to be up next. He's got himself a whole entire team too with Claws, Flupo, Strand, and Bummer to burn through. He's going to try to see if he can go for a blind, maybe a Stumble Mortis. Does he land it? Trying to see if he can go for a bit of damage himself. Blasted by with Obliterates back to back. Oh my goodness, gripping in. Looks like it's not Bummer. He just wanted to grip somebody else. He didn't know it was going to be. Claws with a Berserk immediately got himself a pretty nasty bleed onto Chilpas, who got IBF rolling in, but May does die to the IBF, to the blades right now, trying to see if he can heal through it, but maybe way too high dampening, 70% dampening, not giving you any survivability at all, and the Thorns together with the bleeds just rotted him down. At 72% dampener, there's no frost DK that's going to be able to ever survive that. With Claws trying to see if he can get around Chicago, trying to bleed him up and take the momentum onto the Shaman. Chicago won't have that much healing either. Going to be wall for Claws. Maybe has himself Barcy potentially. Got himself Renew. I honestly think you should use the Renew immediately while in bear form. Use it as soon as possible. Yeah, use it, but it healed you for like 2. Knock up with Chicago, juggling the kitty up in the air, Maim to fall and chicken side of it, Haymaker right after, as he leaps in, gonna be chicken for Claws, as Chicago just trying to see if he can tussle down with him at the very, very end, does pop a wall for any of those bleeds, has to go up against Bummer, but Bummer walking into this duel with full cooldowns at the ready, stun onto Chicago with the Hunt, taking him down, just tackle him, doesn't even give him much of a chance. That late into the game, there's not much you can do. Strand does snap out 2 kills. Shadow Priest does end up consuming the Hunter after a long fought match. I don't even know what the Rogue did, but the Rogue definitely has some burst. Minus the Resonator, that Sepsis burst was actually kind of nutty. Alrighty, boys. Let's get us another one going. Hopefully not another 72% dampener game, am I right? Yeah, I had no idea it was 72% damp. That first game between the Hunter and the Shadow Priest, both of them fought, and no one wanted to give up at all. Neither one to give up whatsoever. Shadow Step isn't working? That's big unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It is also bugged over on the beta. Yeah. Alright, let me know when you guys are ready. We'll go again. What's up, Egg? I know it's gonna get wrecked. Yo, you're fine, my guy. You're fine, honestly. You're fine. It was really high dampening too. Like, normally you would have had decent healing there, but you did well. Don't worry about it. Let me know when you boys are ready. We'll get another one going, yeah? Let me know when you're ready, and we'll go again, boys. I think Filippo and all them need another, wanna go again, maybe? Little virgin? What the? Like, I just lost a duel and called somebody a virgin. What the hell? What does that? He literally just fought a demon hunter, got blasted. It was like, lol, virgin. This man is wearing like normal gear. It's like a gear disadvantage. And you locked off. You already know. That's his plan. You already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come out of Dorchar, lose the duel, call you a virgin, immediately DC. You already know. Okay, that's his plan. Brave. Oh, is that a Tauren? Hey, Tauren Rogue. Hey, yo, that's so good. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Big old cow. I don't want such mood with him. gonna move at him. Yo, Chicago, let me know if you guys are ready or if you guys need a +1. Because Felipe says here they're ready. Are you guys ready? Or you guys need another? You guys need one more or what? How we look at that, boys? Let me know. I'm not a virgin, just say it. Was that you, some dude? Or are you Bummer? Are you the guy that dueled that mage? Is that what happened? Hold on. You want to join us on PTR, by the way? Let's get one of the hunters to play a different spec. Yeah, the one to. Wait, what? Is a rogue a cow? It is a cow. Torrents? Rogues can be torrents, and torrents can be rogues. High mounted torrent as well. You can be more normal torrent and high mounted torrent. That's an assassination rogue torrent. It's so good, boys. It's actually so good. Chicago, let me know when you're ready, fam. It'll be good to go. Or if you're trying to put a group together. Are we trying to put one up? We're ready? 5. Okay, cool. Alright, boys. Let's get you guys in here. Let's do not in the grand. Let's do hook point. Blades. Blades Edge. I like Blades Edge Arena. It's so good. It's so good. Alright, boys. Let's get y'all in here, yeah? I just realized I didn't have the Legos. Not that they give effects, but that's a 291. Yeah, that's a 291 pieces. It's definitely worth grabbing them, especially if they got burst on them. Actually, it's worth grabbing them just because primary stats. I'm not online because I heard that PTR actually might be out soon though. Yeah, go for it, my guy. I'd love to see you play because it's really fun checking out all the different Dragonflight changes on here. It's been really fun. I actually been enjoying it a lot. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join us, my guy. Always more than welcome to. But yeah, rogues can be cows. Honestly, if I play rogue, should I go Torrent, boys? Or high mounted Torrent? Honestly, it may not be the worst idea. Oh, Draenei can also be rogues. Rogues can be Draenei, by the way. That's actually in Light Force too. Light Force actually gives you like a damage and beam that does quite a bit of damage. Heal from the normal Draenei actually could be worth it. Hey, now what's up, Michael? How you doing, man? I hope you're having a good one, my guy. Welcome. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one, bud. Yo, let me save that real quick. 36, maybe 37, 38. Yo, we saving all them duels, boys. Hell yeah. Awesome things. Hell yeah, my guy. I haven't seen any other shamans. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, if you want to hop on one, throw a build together, give it a try, you're more than welcome to, bud. More than welcome to. Good Twitch. There we go. That should work. We got us Flupo gonna be first up over for the team 2, charging out at explosion immediately, hitting him with an I-beam as the mage trying to escape. Is gonna be able to blink out of the stun with Flupo, breaking out of the polymorph with their demon. Full burst out of explosion. Flupo with the blur, trying to see maybe if they can deny some of the damage through the touch of the Magi. Looks like explosion may be in a bit of trouble, trying to see if he can save the ice block, trying to see if maybe if blinks will be enough to get away from the Flupo. Is gonna have to ice block it really early. As Felipe looking to slay that demon, take their soul, and increase his damage overall by like 20% or so. Trying to see if he can back away. Another demon spawning in. This man's luck on demon spawns has been absolutely incredible. Quick poly as he's trying to see if he can move around, but it's going to be the demon breaking him out for egg. This is a super unfortunate situation to be in. As long as there's a demon, he can essentially just can't CC Felipe as the man just cuts him down with annihilates back to back. Not much you could really do about it. That is super unfortunate. Filippo has been getting really lucky on these. Extremely lucky. Over for the team 1, maybe who's going to be worse than him? Maybe Chill Pills, maybe Kiosko, maybe Chicago. It looks like maybe possibly Plush. Over on team 2, we got ourselves Claws, we got ourselves Sins of Many. Looking to commit more sins, devouring these boys' souls into the void. We got ourselves Strand, we got ourselves Bummer, and Filippo holding the fort with Chill Pills charging out. We got the iconic Arthas versus Illidan duel here. Yoinking him back in. You ain't going anywhere. Quick stun to Falupa does have a trick. It does burn it with the stun reversal onto shake Chill Pills. We got himself AMS for the Hunt, IBM for the damage over Demon Hunter, and the DHC and all the defenses. Just looking to see if he can escape. I-Beam charging past Chill Pills, and Chill Pills looking to find himself a little bit of cover away from the blast of I-Beams. Blind onto Falupa, trying to see if he can blast him out. Actually, he's using Frost Strikes while facing away. He could Frost Strike into a blinded target. Very similar to a Paladin blind, where you can use Holy abilities while they're blinded. You can use Frost abilities while they're blinded. So you can go for Frost Strikes, which is Frost damage. Just cleave him without auto-attacking him. Turned away so you make sure he doesn't auto. Frost Strike run from the left side of his character, and then back up out of there, which is actually kind of big. Gonna be a stun on Chafalupa. Chiple's trying to see if he can blast right through him. Got himself obliteration build, trying to see if he can crack right through him. Silence on Chafalupa, maybe limited on his defenses. Does still have metamorphosis, should give him that versatility. I even to follow as he gets interrupted. Stun as he gets gripped out of darkness, and Chiple's does it. I'm cutting him down, chopping him up with 2 one-handers, taking him out. This Frost Death Knight duelist trying to see if he could bypass the Demon Hunter's shenanigans, the darknesses, the chaos. He's just trying to see if he can immune it with the power of Frost and anti-magic. Strand trying to see if he can give himself a little bit of that aspect of the eagle, but Chilpas does give himself enough cover so Strand can't really get a line inside of him. Trinket's out of that blind, could potentially give Chilpas an opportunity for a proper stun, maybe try to see if he can lock down Strand. Does go for a strangulate, sending out the Frost Whelp to breathe on him, I guess, to use some frosty breath onto Strand. Does amplify the Chilpa's mastery, especially since there's a pet that's also getting caught in the crossfire of that Whelpling. Trying to go for back-to-back blitz with Frost Strikes, making sure the damage is as high as possible. If he has the Bone Grinder talent, after enough kill command or kill machine procs, he should be able to get 20% more frost damage, which would make his Frost Strikes for quite a decent amount, honestly. Another stun, Strand may be in trouble, obliterates and just gets cut down, with Chilpas taking him down as soon as you Trinket. Chilpas has 2 opportunities to stun you. He got to either strangulate, or you can go for the blind or most winter stun. So you got ways to control you plenty. You got Chain of Ice back to back just to keep you from moving. Just try to see if you can wait for the next competitor. Sitting down, picking up some mana buns from my man Egg. Where did Egg die? Where did Egg die? Was it over here? My man Egg. He had himself a really bad matchup against the Demon Hunter, but at least he's supplying the boys with some mana buns. Who's up next? I think they're still trying to figure out who's going to be next. Either Claws, potentially Sins, maybe Bummer, another Demon Hunter on standby. Finally, Bummer getting the proper chance to play the game too. Chilpa slowing him down immediately with Chain of Ice, just trying to control him as Bummer goes in for a Metamorphosis around the corner, leaping right on top of the Death Knight, blind with a stun. But Chilpa's does Bummer tricking it? He does. Blur does get a silence on that I-beam, trying to see if he can go for the most amount of damage with this Annihilates and Demon Blades off of that Essence Break. But looks like Chilpa's was able to get some counter pressure onto the Demon Hunter, forcing him behind the pillar. Bummer's gonna have to be. Did he use Hunt earlier, or did his Hunt just get absorbed into AMS? Because if he already used Hunt, he may be limited on what he can do. Stun, but Chilpas catches him with nothing. Does he take him down right there? Maybe just letting the Dots Frost will burn him down potentially? As Bummer just has nothing left, needs himself whatever healing possible. But I think he just made him melt to dots. Wait, Frost Fever may just kill you here. No, wait, this man dies to the common. This man almost died to the common cold. Chilpas did get a strike there around the corner. 5 minutes into the duel, only 2% dampening. Now you have some healing reduction rolling into the arena as Sinzamani closes the gap. Fear on Chilpas could potentially break out of it with a Lichborn. Does decide to Lichborn it. Silence cannot interrupt Sinzamani for the time being. Does drop down the Scythian, which gets cut down fairly quickly. Chilpas dropping down the anti-magic zone, trying to stay in the zone as best as he can. He's literally in the zone, getting rooted by... What is that rooted by Sinzamani? He got a new root ability. Big blaster damage onto the Shadow Priest, though, does disperse it. Trying to see if he can maybe disperse his atoms into a cloud of shadow and smoke. Obscure his body. Obscure his, I guess, vitality here away from Chills, who's just continuing to keep the onslaught, continuing the massacre. Looking to get interrupts, but it's going to be Shadow Man for Sins. Got himself Dark Ascension, potentially Big Burst with a big blind, but Chilpas as he's trying to see if he can maybe get away from Sins. I don't know if the Shadow Priest has enough mobility, but at least can go for a little bit of healing. Try to deny any kind of burst for Sins. And that's interesting by Sins. I think, honestly, the main need to make it so the Dark Ascension is an instant cast. At least maybe give it like a PvP talent so you can make that ability instant. Similar to what Eruption instant cast. Trying to get away from Chill Pills in terms of the Remorseful Winter, putting some dots, silence of fall so you can't even grip him, trying to see if he can max out some damage, and Chill Pills may be in a bit of trouble, got himself full bar runic power, trying to see if he can catch up to Sins, does go for an interrupt with an AMS to follow. Sins may be in a bit of a weird spot, needs to go for a Shadow Fiend if possible onto Chill, as Chill is going to go for a death pack, will not be able to do much healing. Silence on the Sins, may be limited on what they can do to survive, trying to go for as much self-healing as possible. Do they have any more healing tools? Wrath Walk for Chill Pills, getting himself out of this roots from the grasp. The Shadow Grasp of the Priest, trying to go for Mind Games, actually get himself free casting. Wait, does he run the new PvP talent where when you get interrupted on no cast at all, you're immune to interrupts and CC? He may be running one of the new PvP talents so he can get instant casting. Blind into sins with a stun to follow. Has his burst back up. Definitely needs to use it immediately. Disperse. Oh no, as the second stun comes in. But Claws is going to be up next. 7 minutes into the duel. Claws with them thorns. Wallets up immediately. As Shilpa's got himself the Pillar of Frost rolling in. He definitely needs to manage his own health the best as possible. Gonna be a full blaze ultra. The Frost Death and his Claws just continue to sink in tooth and nail. And to chill pills. Quick meme to follow in the death that may be known for the count. War stop just to keep the CC rolling. Sacrificing the goal, exploding it. In a nice green Viscera. Claws is trying to see if he can maybe just take down Chilpos little by little, bit by bit. He just needs to put some dots on him, leave him alone. He needs to disengage from Chilpos if he wants to deny any death strikes, because that's the only way Chilpos survive right now. Promotes Winter, no chicken available for Claws. Got him some bear form. Better stay in that bear as best as possible. Might be enough for you to survive potentially. Chilpos does not get the killing blow just yet, but Claws looking for a recovery. Still not out of the woods just yet. With the thorns to follow, full berserk, full damage. Feral Frenzy to Chilpos does catch him in a maim. Isn't enough damage though. Blind but chilled. And he's trying to go for a couple of frost strikes on the Claws. Thorns is still up on him. Maybe kill him right here. Potentially get himself AMZ to deal with the Thorns damage. Claws with a bar skin got himself a bit much of our ability. Could be anyone's game at this point. That's going to bear for Feral Frenzy. That's going to be full Frenzy reach in as the Druid is able to recover quite a bit. Trying to give himself as much self healing as possible. Does he have enough damage to shield? Next stun could be it. And I think Chilpos at the end did it. I think at the end Chilpos got himself that lucky killer machine crit and did it. Look at that healing by the 1.1 million healing by a Frost Death Knight. Should that even be allowed, chat? Should a non-hybrid class be allowed to heal for that much in a 5v5 duels or anywhere? Because imagine this in arena. Imagine you're queuing some solo queue and you see a Frost Death Knight on the team and it's just unkillable. Or is it just Chilpos playing masterfully into his overall gameplay aspects there? Thoughts, boys, thoughts. I want to know. Let's get another one going, yeah? That was awesome. We're actually going to see a Frost Death Knight play for the first time. Huge. Level 70 is enhanced big pock time. Huge. DK is a lower little unstoppable juggernaut, so it makes sense to me. I don't know. I don't think the game always matches up in lore like that. Well, in lore they're OP, so I think it's okay because that seems like good tuning. Imagine if they were as OP as they are in the lore. Everybody will play Death Knight. There'll be no point over any other class. To be fair, Razika is the bomb. It's huge. Those are from you guys. Yo, thanks so much, Come Bisons. Appreciate you. We will need a Uno Mas, boys. 2y. So we will need definitely at least one more over for the team Flupo. Hopefully we get a +1. If you guys want to join us, more than welcome to. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Make another group. All right, Chicago looks like they're looking for a couple of few more as well. Wait, whole another group? Wait, what? What happened? Chicago, did the group fall apart or do you guys have a 5? Wait, do you guys have 5? Does Chilpos have 5 or are you just making a whole new one? Oh, did you guys? Okay, let me know what's going on there. Or did you just like pass the lead to Chilpos and you guys have like a 6 and you're just like, all right, I'm just gonna make a 5th. Can you join my group real quick? Yeah, I could try. I can help you guys invite. Let's still have 4. Okay, cool. They have 4. You're making 5th. Yo, Felipe, you can join them. I left so I can rejoin. Okay, let me do that. I left to let's see where I join. Okay. Post your name in chat. I can request with your name. So Seawork is joining the team Night King and Filippo. Yo, Chicago can join Team Filippo then. Wait, Chicago can join Team Filippo. Filippo, do you wanna do you guys have groups? Filippo, do you still have a group? Because Chicago needs to join one. Okay. Chicago can join yours. I can host. We'll do it like that, Chicago. I'll request to join Filippo. I'll have him pass me lead so I can organize it. Pass lead. It's bugged. What happened? What happened? Oh, let him mind when you want. I can. You want in? I can invite you boys. Alright. We got Chonko in here. Easy. And I can invite Chicago, yeah? Chicago, sign up real quick. I got a group and we'll get you in, and then you guys got a 5 with Seawork, and we'll get you on this group with Filippo. I should be able to invite you if I have the Unreal ID. So we got Chonko in here too. Let's go, boys. I like a duel will chill. Yeah, I like it up. By the way, what's up, Seawork? How you doing, my man? DK is intended to be tanky. I'm played. The only problem is all the classes are tanky or cloth. True, all of them are tanky. Everybody's a tank. Who is a tank if no one is a tank? Alright, I'm gonna pass the lead to Chicago. And Night King. I'll have Chicago be lead. Night King, let me know when you're ready. Or Seawork, whoever's the lead of that other group, let me know if you're ready. Whisper me on reality. We'll give you guys some more. I'm actually enjoying these a lot, man. Thank you so much for joining. I'm confused on what's happening. So, Chicago left group, and they're gonna give you your spot to join Chillpulse's group. Chicago joined Filippo, and then 5 men. I'm not even in a group yet. Okay, I may need to... Do you need help setting up a group? I can join. I'm asking Chillpulse if he needs help setting up a group, because we were struggling last time. Plush went offline. Oh, did he? Okay, we can see what's going on. Maybe Plush will be back in a second. Play two-hand or play obliteration. The class doesn't work without obliteration. That's true. I hate it. Can we play two-hand because I'm 1 time point away? Yeah, at level 70 it's gonna be easy. Kyo 1, give me lead. Kyo. Hey, Kyo. Yo, so cool. Can you post group up so I can join, help you guys inv? Or pass lead to Night King. He knows how to host stuff. Kiasco. I'm trying to be a mediator here, because the inviting people and getting groups together over on the PTR has been a bit of a struggle compared to live. There's a little bit of bugginess going on with group invites and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to see if I can manually go and help these guys out as best I can, boys, yeah? So, Night King got lead. 5? Wait, you guys got 5 men? Okay, cool. Wait, so Chicago, you're ready, yeah? Cool. So, Chicago, you're good, right? You got a 5 man and everything? Because they made you lead. Okay, I saying 5 man, you got Stewart probably in there, so maybe that worked out. Because sometimes it just works. Other times it doesn't, but sometimes it works. Okay, cool. We're good to go, boys. Invite spectator match. I'm gonna go Night King, Chicago. We're gonna go for a bit of variety here, boys. I'm thinking do Black Rook Hold. Do the Black Rook Hold. Is that how you say it? No, it's more like the Raven Crest. How does he say it? Raven Crest. Black Rook Hold. I don't know, something like that, yeah? Because they don't really have an accent. They just kind of say everything with an emphasis. Raven Crest. That's it. Except there was a Dreadlord there too, but not Ravencrest himself, but like the visor. Alrighty, boys. Let's see how we do this evening. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, by the way. I very much appreciate it. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening over on the PTR Duels. I appreciate you guys for hanging in with the jankiness of the Duels, man. I really do. I'm so glad we got enough bodies on here tonight in order to get some groups. You guys have some fun. Try a variety of different builds. Try the different limits of your classes. This is the perfect time to try all of the new stuff in general. Anything that's new and exciting and you want to try, you always want to find out just how strong it could be. Now will be the time to do it. Alrighty, boys. To Twitch. We got ourselves Chill Pills over for the team 1, ready to go. On that team, we got ourselves Explosion. We got ourselves OM Big Fan as an arcade mage. We got ourselves Wego Jim. I guess we're gonna call you Jimmy with Kiosco as well. Chupa's gonna be first though versus Strand. What is going on? Wait a second. What the hell? Strand got himself a rallying cry in the middle of it. Not a literal rallying cry, no, the warrior rallying cry, but like a hunter rallying cry. Is he DC'd? Wait a second. Feign death for a second. Looks at Chill Pills is gonna get hit with a freezing chop. Looks like Strand was trying to do something. I'm not really sure what is Strand trying to see if he can potentially maybe go for a bit of a reset, get himself a little bit more healing, manic benders, try to recover from the wounds. I don't even know what happened to him at the very beginning. Like, Chilpa just walked in there and just started rolling that boy. And that's going to be Strand with a bit of a scattered shot, which I'm so not used to for Survival Hunters to be able to scatter shot. Gonna be Chilpa's trying to break out of those bonds with a remote switcher, locking out the bones of Strand, just freezing him shut, freezing them together, unable to move for a second. And it's only enough, it gives him enough time in order to be able to take him down. Chicago gonna be up next, trying to see if he can catch up to Chill Pills. Maybe he can get enough damage in there versus a Death Knight. Try to see if they can maybe potentially overpower him. Trying to see if he can blast him out, knocking him up in the air as the AMS comes out. But at the last second does get the knock. Chicago trying to see if they can potentially get themselves a little bit more Maelstrom while they're playing out to the cool tier of Might, giving them bonus versatility, which is actually quite valuable. But also a knockback with a big Haymaker, which could be pretty good. You would try to give yourself a bit of extra defense. So try to go for a Haymaker as the Shoot Chilpos, trying to see if he can set up. Hermosa's Winter trying to go for the grip, but the roots do keep him in place. Trying to knock Chilpos out, but looks like with the remote, with the Death's Advance, he's able just to keep trucking, keep walking towards Chicago. Got himself a little bit of damage, going for the procs. Silence on the Chicago, but Chicago is able to break away from him, going for the quick thunder just to disrupt Chilpos for a moment in order to get himself a bit of an escape. And as soon as they find out that they actually have an advantage over Chilpos, they're just on that chase versus the Death Knight. Got them feral spirits on the hunt and everything. Chicago trying to see if they could potentially catch up. Chilpa's burning that chain of ice immediately as soon as he sees him, just trying to keep the chain of ice rolling on the shaman. Knockouts by Chicago. Does try to go for a Monster's Winter, but the trick will be pretty bad for Chicago. It's going to be full burst by the Death Knight. Do the trinket out of it, pre-wall it. Maybe that'll be enough. Do they need to trinket? Does not need to trinket. Got himself the Earth Shield ready to go with a Lightning Shield together, yeah? Both of them hovering around the shaman. Chilpa's trying to see if he can crack through the defenses of this enhancement, Shamansman. As he got himself the full runic power, the full pillar build, as well as a runic weapon. I'm surprised he's not going for 2 charges as a runic weapon. But I guess at that point you would have to commit super hard into a frosty playstyle, don't you? Trying to go for a little bit of a recovery there with his health. Death pack, kind of limited on how much he can heal, but it's going to be Chicago knocking him up in the air. Denying Chilpas a couple of globals of burst. With the silence to follow, maybe pressure on Chicago, does get cleaved down and obliterated at the end. That silence that follows the full lockdown rotation is so brutal, man. It is actually so tough to follow up. It is tough to deal with. This is going to be next. Looks like actually Team 2 is getting just torn apart here, with Chanka going to be up next, trying to see if he may be able to get himself that Arms Warrior gameplay. Warriors actually on the Dragonflight, I've seen a ton more defensive bonuses. Like in general, because you take damage, you actually give yourself quite a bit of healing. Gonna be a parry immediately for Chanka, trying not to go for a trinket immediately, just using a parry to maybe give himself a bit of a defense, charging out toward Chill Pills, but it's kind of letting the Frost Fever dots rot him down. Gonna be Chanka picking up a little bit of healing from Chills, may go for a trinket out of the stun, trying not to give it to him immediately. Got himself the Dragon's Breath, maybe a bunch of bleeds, looking to maybe burst down Chill Pills, potentially got himself the big bleed gameplay. It's going to be Chill Pills, seeing Chanka go for it, trying to slay the Soul. He got himself some kind of Kyrian damage radiating around him or something. It's going to be taking quite a bit of damage to disarm onto Chill Pills with a blind to follow. As Chanka has no health, death calls him at the end as he gets hit with the disarm. Super unfortunate for Chanka, but I saw him try to use the Jailer's Gavel weapon, so I thought that was interesting. Filippo charging in, immediately disconnects, looks at Chilpos, backs out as soon as he sees him DC. As soon as he sees Filippo running place, he backs up for a second, though we didn't realize that Filippo is apparently on his end is still playing the game. So I wonder if Filippo's damage actually followed through with Chilpos, or if it was just like the game kind of had him in a DC state for a second. I wonder, but Chilpos trying to see if he can play defensively, sacrificing the ghoul. Maybe he's gonna go for a big stun into Filippo. Silence to follow. Try to deny him. Actually gonna reverse that silence back on Chilpa's very interesting move with that magic. Reverse magic is kind of big. Into a hunt. Chilpa's trying to see if he can survive it. Got himself lots of damage. Brought him down. AMZ just trying to see if he can walk away from Filippo. Definitely needs to get into the AMZ to reduce the magic damage as best as possible. Got the full hunt dot draining him. Which could be pretty tough. to recover. Chupa's definitely needs himself as much survivability as possible. Does he have anything to follow? Guns a Chain of Ice. Stun onto Falupa. Maybe he can make some work off of here. Gonna be a demon spawning in. Falupa can just slay it anytime they want to. Got himself the backup for extra bonus souls that he can just devour and consume. And the demon doesn't even care for line of sight. Slaying it very quickly. Imprisoning on the Chupa as well as sounds to follow. Trying to deny the death at any recovery. The Chupa's very limited on what he can do. Trying to see if he can just walk away from Falupa. Got the Chain of Ice to slow him down. That's the best he's got. And Falupa may just have him here. AMS is up for Chupas. Trying to reach some of the chaos damage, but the physical damage still gonna go right through. The demon joining in. And potentially maybe Falupa getting hit with a stun. So Chupa's just walking away from him. Demon joining in. That, what is it called? Urzul trying to see if he can just claw at Falupa. Stun around the corner. I think it's over. As Falupa does end up slaying him. Chupas was, I think, caught maybe lacking some cooldowns that were after the warrior. So maybe for Falupa that was enough to give him just a slight advantage in order to be able to turn the tide. OMG Big Fan gonna be up next. Big Arcane Surgery from Falupa. Try to see if he can blast him out. Missiles to follow. Getting locked out on Arcane. Does go for a Fire Breath. Knocking back the Demon Hunter after. It's gonna be an imprisoned Acid. Got himself the ultimate time ready to go. Falupa trying to see if he can just slide quite right through him. May need more defenses. Falupa had no help whatsoever. Trying to see if he can hunt over. OMG Big Fan does go for a big barrage. He does get hit with a hunt, but the barrage does go through. With the Feral gonna be up next, trying to go for the most amount of bleeds possible. Not burning Berserk just yet. So OMG Big Fan could be in a bit of trouble. Has Iceberg in case he needs to, and may just have to use it right there. Very limited on what he can do right now. As he does have claws ready with the Berserk, he can just go for the most amount of bleeds and just rot down the mage. Absolutely claw him down. Arcane Orb around the corner. OMG Fan trying to see if he can blink past him, blink it back next to claws. And it's going to be full touch of the magic, missiles to follow. Just kind of making sure to maximize the value of that touch of the magic and knocking the Feral back, which is actually huge for Arcane Mage. Walking while casting. It is so good. With a Throwing of Frost, able to place it while moving. It's so good, dude. Ice Flows is so good. It's so good for PvP. Dude, talk about actual skill capability. I said it yesterday, but today, man, it's just... You got Blink, you got Ice Flows, you got so much movement. You got the ability to break out of stuns. You can use a rotation while still on the run. Cyclone trying to come out for claws. Try to deny OMG Big Fan the ability to alter back. And he actually chooses to trinket it. Chooses trinket, so maybe claws could lock him down. Maybe in a bash. I think with a blink, it's going to be very hard to bash a mage. But potentially, it opens the opportunity for it. Try to see if he can leap over. Maim does try to see if he can take him down. Just taking all the arcane damage all around him constantly. Just constant pressure of that thing. And OMG trying to see if he can back up out of the big barrage of the claws. Actually get him so low. Does he take him out right there? Barrage. Oh, my goodness. That arcane execute damage is so good, chat. Oh, my goodness. Chupos coming in 3, but does get taken down by Falupa with an arcane mage coming back out at the very end just to finish up the job. Very well done, boys. Very well done, everybody. Let's get another going. Hurry up. Let's get another one going, boys. I'm enjoying these a ton. It's been a lot of fun. I can get some water or something, or soda, one of those two. Like water. I'm caffeinated as is. My goodness, dude. Man. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Chicago, let me know when you're ready, fam. I want to see if we can get my man Chonko. Maybe another go, maybe his Fury of Arms. I do like the fact that he's trying to make the Gavel work. I think Gavel almost gave him the survivability he needed. It was so close. So close, chat. But I love seeing it. That was great. Yo, let's get ourselves Chicago's team. Hopefully they're ready sometime soon, maybe? Potentially. Because Night King is ready. 5, let's go. What are we do? We do, I think, Lord Aron, maybe, yeah? Lord Iron. See how that goes. Chicago Night King, are you guys on? Okay, I was gonna say, are you guys online on BNet? Because it wouldn't let me queue. Maybe it was like a DC with BNet. I have been seeing my BNet kind of doing weird stuff, so maybe that's what that is. Yo, Nebu Chad over there blasting him out like a real Chad. Holy cow. Claws, dude. Claws knows how to hold his own. But man, Nebu, what is that? What is that? I mean, Gladiator Resolve? He's playing some Gladiator Resolve shenanigans over here. Huh? Oh, what is that? I don't even understand. Yuki, what's up, Fanny? How you doing, my man? You want to join us, by the way? The U was being PTR, it'll be beginning, my bad. The UI was being PTRE in the beginning. It's all good, Strand, all good, my guy, yeah. If the UI is, yeah, I can totally understand that. UI was being PTR. I feel, yeah. I want Arcway as an M+. Yo, so we actually know what the order of dungeons is going to be for Season 1. I really don't hope they consider, like, if they're doing Halls of Valor as an M+ dungeon for next season, I want Arcway at some point too. I also want Arcway at some point. Mage need a nerf, I think. You think so, Carlos? Maybe. I feel like it's been a bit since we've seen arcade mages being as good as they are on the PTR and on the beta. I feel like, I don't know, maybe. Like, I hope not, because I kind of want to have some fun playing my mage first. But if they do nerf him, I can somewhat understand why they would, but I don't think they should. Not immediately. Because it's like, it's kind of like arcade mage has always been kind of trash, and now it's like decent. Like, I feel like people all of a sudden like, wait, I'm so used to being trash, can we just put it back to being trash? And it's like, no, I don't think it should be trash. Like, I want it to be good. So, I don't know, let's just not be too heavy-handed with nerfs, I guess what I'm suggesting here. So, Twitch. It's an interesting discussion, but we'll see. I'd say nerf for sure, but I hope they don't nuke it. That's what I'm saying, exactly, C-Mark. Gonna be Jim first up as Claws going in second. All the blades into the boy. Does he just bubble it? Blessing of protection potentially. Looking to see if he can survive. Oh my goodness, Jimmy. Oh my god. I was gonna say like maybe he bobs it, maybe he bubbles it. But Claws just came in full bleeds. Jim thought maybe he could fight through it. He could stop the bleeding. But he was bleeding out profusely. I'm so sorry, Jimmy. Gonna be a stun onto Claus as a silencer follow, and Claus does not have a chicken for it. Actually, maybe in a bit of trouble. Getting blasted out by the Frosty Slice and obliterates. Trying to see if he could maybe somehow survive with a tough bare exterior. Maybe giving him survivability. Got the Ursa's Vortex to grip Chillpill's back, but I don't know if he could really take him down. Chillpill's does end up slamming him down little by little. What is this burst out of these two classes, man? Both of them, just Death Knight and the Feral Druid is coming in bursting, and everybody just melts all around them. What is this? Dragonflight, man. To be fair, that isn't indicative of how level 70 PvP is going to be. Let's take a look at it with PvP gear. Right, let's take a look at what that looks like with PvP gear. So let's not judge it too harshly too early, chat, yeah? Gonna be Chupa's trying to see if he can maybe fight with the Strand. Does hit him with the stun. Gonna be Trinket as he goes and hits him with a blind. I think maybe Chupa's just gonna go hit behind the pillar. As Strand goes in for a bit of manic bandages, Chilpa's making sure to hit him with that howling blast. Just walks in the room, turns the AC to cold. Strand just drops the drops the bandages from a little shiver that he does. He's gonna go for regenerating. Ass is looking to catch up as much healing as he can. Chilpa's back there, actually gonna pop Goldens into the pet, take the momentum onto Strand, who no longer has a pet, maybe in a bit of trouble, does not have a pet sack, maybe in a bit of big trouble right now. Maybe use these big defenses, trying to revive pet immediately as soon as he dies on a turtle. And Chilpa's immediately gonna start focusing on the pet, slowing it down as much as he can, generating as much resources as possible. Trying to keep Strand from healing. Main to go for exhilaration early here. Chupa's getting stunned up, but Strand can't reach him. Trying to see if he can get around the corner. Silence or strangulate by Death Knight. Just picking him up in the air. Getting on a Darth Vader grip. That's going to be Chupa's. Trying to see if he can maybe back away from Strand. Strand just start putting back in over with a quick blind. Death and Decay. Got himself full roots onto or full slows onto Strand. Trying to see if he can cut right through him with obliterates. With a quick scatter shot and the freezing trap, they do DR one another, but it does give Strand at least a bit of a breathing room, but it's not enough as yet another obliterate just goes crashing right through him. With Falupa going to be up next. Chupas does burn quite a few defensive and offensive here versus the Hunter. He doesn't have Death Pack, doesn't have AMS, he doesn't have, I don't know about Human Racial, I think he just used it there. No, IBF, that's what was used there. I was gonna say, did he use his Human Racial or not? Hunt out of Falupa, I think may have gotten rooted on it. I don't know if he actually got to do the damage with it. So he still may be able to use it a little bit here. Chilpa's just trying to avoid him as best as he can. Avoiding him like the plague. Gonna be potentially big damage out of Falupa. Charging out toward Chilpa's. Got himself the AMZ in order to protect himself from magic damage. Stunning Falupa, who trinkets out of it immediately. AMS for Chilpa's. May have to go for a death back here. Trying to see maybe catching up to Falupa as Falupa backs up out of the completely blurs up. Darkness is down. So Chilpa's definitely want to group him out of there. Does get us blind onto Falupa. with a death pact, looking to completely disengage away from the boy, waiting out until the death pact is over. Philippa trying to see if he can catch up with him. He got Chilpos in a disadvantage right now, trying to see if he can just get him while he's got him hot. It's going to be a full explosion by the demon, just collapsing on top of Chilpos, just full viscera of chaos, just goes flying in all directions. Chilpos trying to see if you can maybe recover a little bit of healing after that massive explosion. Silence onto the depth that reversed back by Philippa. Chilpos trying to see if he can create some line of sight. AMS is up in order to avoid some of the fire and chaos damage as best as he can. Philippa just continues to blast him out either way. Big hunt to follow as soon as the AMS is over. Chilpos trying to see if he can maybe get some damage back towards Philippa. Big death strikes, maybe that'll give him enough recovery here. Stun does have a human ratio for it. Philippa and Chilpos are both very, very low on health. Whose game is it going to be? Next stun could be the winner here. Does Chilpos have a stun coming back up in a bit here? Going to be in prison onto Chilpos. Philippa backs up out of there. Sounds onto the death thing. Grips him right over. Sounds for a second. That's going to be demon spawning in for Philippa. Needs to slay it immediately. Chilpos with a blind. Try to go for a stun to Philippa. Maybe able to stun him before he can slay the demon. I think maybe gets it. Stun right here. Does Chilpos have the damage to Philippa? Does he get to slay the demon? AMS is up for Chilpos. Trying to dodge away from the explosive as Philippa recovers all the health back. Full Metamorphosis up and running right after. Chilpos recovered quite a lot of health himself as well. Philippa with a blur. Trying to see if it also with a demon soul, trying to see if that may be enough in order to take down Chilpos. Sounds of the Philippa does not have reverse this time around. Chilpos with an IBF, trying to see if he can get himself a little bit of survivability. Spawning in a pet, may have to sacrifice it very quickly. Does get in a little bit more healing. Philippa and Chilpos both just trying to vie for as much health as possible. Stun to Philippa. Does Chilpos have enough damage? Trying to see if he can go for as much healing as possible. Full cooldowns are coming up. A couple more obliterates to Philippa. Oh my goodness! Oh my god, that was so insane! Chilpos lifted, narrowly lifted. Shankar charging around the corner is gonna have a reflect up immediately with Chilpos in case there's a stun. Got himself a soul that he's starting to slay. Gotta be a stun out of Chilpos without Remorseless Winter. Shankar is playing out the Fury where he's slaying that soul. Should be able to take that damage back into Chilpos potentially. Trying to see if he may be able to take this gavel damage. And see if he can clash it against my boy. The Frost DK man right here who survived it. Shankar taking a bit of damage, does get himself a little bit of that enrage regeneration. I don't know if enrage regen heals you anymore, does it? I don't think it gives you bloodthirst healing. I think it just gives you instant healing. Worst out by the Chilpos in that execute range. Blinded and Shankar has the chicken for it. Chilpos trying to see if he can catch up with healing. Has himself full bar of runic power. Looks like he's just going to go for a stun versus Shankar and try to see if he can back up out of there. Does he have Lichborn with Death Coil? If he has Lichborn, he may be okay. Trying to see if he can survive it. AMS is up. Death Strikes is the only thing that's keeping him alive, but he's still in that execute range. Shankar just needs a couple more globes in order to take him out. There's going to be silence on a Shankar through a reflect. Stun on a Shankar for a second. Does not set it along at all though. It's going to go for the Odin's Fury. Got himself a bit more bleed damage on auto checks for Chilpos, but I think it may be over for Shankar. Actually could be down for the count, trying to go for a Stormbolt on Chilpos. Does he have the damage? Does he turn it around here? Or does Chilpos get him here? Shankar actually does end up taking down Chilpos, narrowly does end up taking him out. With OMG Big Fan going for the polymorph or letting the man get a proper reset. Letting him get polymorphed and get recovered completely. Trying to go for an honor duel. Look at that honor duel right here, man. Shankar is able to get himself a proper chance against OMG Big Fan. With a poly. He could have just walked out, barraged him, and walked away. Jesus Christ. Yo, alright, man. Did you just see what happened there, man? You just see that duel between the Death Knight and... Oh my god, double orbs right now is OMG Big Fan going straight up bowling. Shankar under a ton of pressure. Next barrage could be over. Breath to follow. Does have a Stormbolt ready. Barrage. Does a reflect. I think next barrage is over. Unless Shankar got a big heal right now. Oh my god, barrage. Oh my goodness. There's only so much you can do once you get to the execute range. Oh my god, chat. That's so good. We got us in Chicago. Last one left over for the team 2. Trying to see if they can hold the fort. As OMG Big Fan immediately stripping off all the buffs. Interrupted an Arcane immediately as Chicago trying to see if they can get himself line of sight of OMG Big Fan. Maybe they can get him in line of sight with those Ghost Raptors, build up a little bit of Maelstrom, shrink it at the right time, may be able to do this. Do they have grounding storm? They do. So if you use it at the right time, you may be okay. Knock up onto OMG Big Fan. Chicago taking a bit of damage with a bunch of Arcane. That's going to be all the time grounding storm in the last second. Does OMG Big Fan have big damage though? He may have had big damage. I don't know if he went for the Arcane Surge or not. I have no idea. Tried to get himself a little bit of missiles versus Chicago. Blasting him out. Seeing if you can take him out. If possible. missiles to follow as they try to steal whatever buffs it can from Chicago while moving. It's so good. Arcane Surge for OMG Big Fan. Big Blaster on Chicago does a wall for it. Does OMG Big Fan get a line of sight? You can see a small line of sight of Chicago in order to continue the damage. Chicago does go for a knockup. I'm not really sure what they were trying to do with the knockup ability, but they did use it. Chicago does get knocked back actually by OMG Big Fan, who made it to Ice Block. He's taking a bit of damage from Chicago. He's taking quite a considerable amount. Chicago leap it in, go for the big haymaker, try to see if he can take him out. Big leap right after. Look at that mobility of a shaman, man. You gotta respect it. He just went, surprise peek at your face. He's just like, wait, you freeze me and you Ice Block? How dare you? How dare you? Full touch of the matchup for Chicago. Missiles to follow by OMG Big Fan, which is Seavark. You guys haven't figured that out, by the way. This is my boy Seavark. Try to see if we can blast out the Chamois. Healing surges around the corner. Doesn't have the Maelstrom though. This is going to be even more missiles by OMG. Knockback of the Shaman doesn't really go anywhere. Does go for a pretty massive leap though. Needs to catch up. Actually could be in trouble. Needs some healing. Thunder onto OMG Big Fan. Next barrage could be it. I think it's trying to see if he can heal. Oh, it's actually so close. It's actually incredibly close. It could have been anyone's game, but I think it's just maybe. Seavark might have gotten the lucky crit there. Man, Chill Pills held his own. He actually had more healing than damage. He held his own and he almost beat Chonko, but Chonko ended up sniping that out of the end. Let's go. Well done, boys. Well done. Oh my god, I love it. 9.1k HPS from Chill Pills. I know, it's crazy. Your healing is mad. It is insane, isn't it? That's nuts. I'm not playing it by choice. If I had to use it, I used to hander, but it's a talent and one we don't have ways to get it. Oh, okay. So Triple is saying he would have had played two-hander build that game, but basically right now, as far as I think, you just don't have enough talents, and you have to go for like a dual wheel build as a Frost. If you want to pick up all your big damage modifiers, which is unfortunate. Hopefully, maybe Frost DKs can be. I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like we really get to see our class full potential at level 70. Yeah, I think it's what they're trying to go with it. All right, boys, let's get another going, yeah? Let's get another duel opening for the day. Let's see how we do. Let me know if you guys are ready. We'll get another one going. I'm enjoying this a lot, by the way. This is so fun. That was good. Yo, Billy, that was great, wasn't it? Yo, that's one of the duels that I like my favorite, is when it gets so close. You don't know who's going to win. It's just a neck to neck, and you see somebody just get a full reversal on the other guy. Absolutely just start healing, recovering completely. Maybe a clutch CC chain. Or maybe just like constant control. Lucky crits. I mean, lucky crits, as long as they're not like lucky convokes, you know, like full moons and stuff. But like a crit that just churns it around. Oh my god, it's so close. I'm down in the 1v1. Even with 35% wall and healing, clearly in any scenario where 2 second DPS is on me, it kills much more possible. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah, let me know how you guys' groups are doing. If we need more, I'll get you guys in here. Zurich went to the store. And WGO's online. I don't know, 1B. So Chicago got 5, but Night King may need a couple of more. Do we have anybody else that want to join in potentially? Chicago's on. Huge Buttman can maybe join in. Wait, Milord could join in. Wait a second. We actually do have 2 beautiful boys. Night King, let me know if you need my help organize a group. I can maybe get Milord in here and Huge Buttman in the groups. Blizzard nurture Blizz. Honestly, I don't even think it's Frost DKs that are insane. It's just Shipos that's insane. I agree with you on that one. Chonk over there practicing. I like it. Bacon Rune playing, I think, Unholy, right? No, Frost DK. Trying the two-hand build. I like that Mog, by the way. Look at that thing. That's a sick looking Mog, bro. Our Mog is sick. Look at that thing. Hey, that looked good. Yo, I need to yoink that. I think I even have the tabard too. What is that tabard? Is the Notorious Gladiator's tabard? BFA Season 3? I think I actually have that one. Wait, I could make those whole set. No, I can't do the shoulders. Yeah, those are versus. Yeah, those are different. I can't do those. He's set up though. So he is playing two-hander, but he's not picking up might. I feel like that's tough. That's tough to play into. Is there group boggies? Yeah. Night King, let me know if you need me to help organize. Do you need help organize a group? Do you need help organizing a group? I can join and assist. No? Okay, okay. I think he's got himself 5 man. We're down to 3 Dal. Are you with Night King, yeah? Egg. Because I told him I can assist, but I think he's got these boys added in real ID and he's getting them in. But yeah. But yeah, after we got a group. Huge Button, we got a group. Chilpus is outside on the PTR. Yeah, so you got a group right now. If you guys want to join them, and you should be able to. You should be able to join them pretty easily. Here we go. In Raid's Legacy chat, we're getting 2 more. Chilpus on Anasterium. Queue up, and if Chilpus is struggling to invite these boys in, I'll just have Egg suggest me, and I'll help out Night King suggest these boys in. Because you have to do, like, you know, the actual names. It also helps having people out in real ID. But yeah, if you guys want to join in, Atho, or Huge Buttman, or Milord, you guys are more welcome to it. They need 2 more. Over in Chilpus group in Raid's Legacy. Chilpus, let me know if you need help sending your groups and stuff. Otherwise, yeah. Play Shaman? Yeah, I've somebody who can join in. I think you'll play some Shamey, man. How you doing, by the way, Jesus? Hope you're having a good one. Logged in PTR, can you find more to lock my keybinds? They changed literally everything. Yes, they did. So if you want to do your keybind stuff, you can either go options, key bindings, and you can basically plug in all your key bindings into here with action bars and stuff. Or if you want to have it a little bit easier time, subdued, you can do this. So you hit escape, hit edit mode, and this lets you edit your UI, right? You can edit all the parts of your UI as much as you want to. Right, so you can move this over to the side where you need it. Organize your buffs, debuffs, all that stuff, all your bars. There's a couple of different presets. I would start with like a modern preset, which will put your health bars like on left and right. And you can kind of adjust whatever you want to. You can adjust a grid if you want to help you align stuff a little bit better. That's optional. But to do your keybinds, you can click on a bar. You can first of all do a hide art bar, because I mean, who isn't gonna hide it? And then you can do a quick key binding mode. And when you mouse over it, you'll just press the keybind that you want to assign to all your bars. You can do it for all of them. So you'll just have them all listed as long as you have all showing, and you can just assign them as much as you want to. You can move them to be very, very similar to like the live design if you want to, but not necessary. But yeah, so that's how that works if you need help. Otherwise, again, you can always go escape, options, key bindings, and just go set them up manually like that. Whatever works. Take your time if you need to. But we need a couple more bodies over for the team Night King Athel, as well as Milord, as well as Huge Buttman. You guys are more than welcome to sign up. They need 2 more to go. What's up, Baggy? Hey, yo. That look good if you want Void Elf. Hold on, I think I have the same orb, don't I? Orb of Deception. I should be a Janai, right? Yeah. Not bad. I can work with that. I can work with this. LU error stopping me from inviting. That's exactly why I asked if you want me to join and help you. You have to, if you're getting the LUA error, what I can do is I can sign up. I could maybe help you. Okay, let me do this. Cause try inviting me, cause it may open it up for you boys. That sounds good. Gives librarian vibes. True, actually. Wait, actually true. Wait, Pog. That's actually not bad. Declined. Well, okay, do you need me to join and set it up for you? Because it's pretty buggy on PTR. That's why I suggested that I could invite you boys. 5 versus chill pills. Honestly. Can't wait to spend hours playing around with the new UI stuff. Me too, me too. Okay. Pass lead and I'll do everything for you, my guy. Don't you worry about it. Pass lead and I will help organize. Do more today? All good, my guy. Kiyasaku, can you pass me lead? Cool, that's my group. Alrighty, so first of all, we want to make sure that this is a raid. It is a raid. Atho, invite. Okay, I need to do invite Atho, man. Are you Broxigar, Atho? What are you? What server are you on? Because you have to type it up manually. Broxigar. Yes, you are Broxigar. Alright, we need 1 more. Atham and get invited. We need uno mas, and we should be able to invite 1 more. We'll be good to go. Sup, y'all? What's up, Grundy? How do you, my man? Can I join? More than welcome to. Yeah, more than welcome to. We're doing some PTR right now. If you have find a group for 5V5 1v1 DUELS down in the raids legacy section, we can get you in. Alliance or Horde, doesn't matter. You can join as either faction, my guy. But we got us almost 2 5-man groups. So just did uno mas. So either Huge Buttman, Milord, or if Grundy, if you want to join in, man, more than welcome to. Yeah, anybody and everybody can join. Not Spanish, by the way. Who, me? My Spanish is terrible, bro. It is bad. But yeah, Billy, it's gonna be kind of cool. I think it's possible to recreate like the original, the current UI. I actually was messing around with it the other day. Classic WoW design. Okay, no, it's all kinds of messed up. Never mind. I had it for a little bit. I swear to God, I had it at some point or another. As of right now, I don't. But I basically redesigned the setup and the bars to be exactly as they are on live. Like if you do like the basic WoW UI, like the bars in the middle are designed to be exactly the same as they are on live. Because you basically do like 2 full bars on the left, and then you do a right hand bar, but you do like half and half. So you'll do like half of that bar, right? If I were to, let's say, like do edit mode, layout, classic. Not like classic vanilla, but like classic as in, bro, would do this where it's not hidden, always visible. Okay, save. All right, so you'll probably do something like this. So I will do this and make it a, okay, that'll work fine. And I need to make it a 2 rows, something like that. So I need to figure out the center. Center is here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That means half of that is like what, 9? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now drag that towards here-ish, where the purple bar is, because that's the middle. And then drag it over here. And you basically made like what the UI looks like on live. That's the bar. And it functions exactly the same. It just doesn't have those things on the right hand side, but they're kind of like down here anyway. But that's basically how you have it. And you can basically recreate the same design as you do have like with Classic if you wanted to. And you can drag this anywhere you want to. It's so nice. It's so nice. Huge butt man. Oh my God, my man. I mean, I don't really do, right? All right, let me get you in here. Do all changes do insane damage now? Kind of, Kiosku. Kind of. Huge butt man on Anasterium maybe, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, no, what am I doing? Invite. Huge butt man. Anasterium maybe. No, he's on Broxigar. Broxigar Gamer. He is a Broxigar game. Let's go. That's the server I'm on. Let's go. Alright, cool. I'm gonna pass the lead back to Chilled. Your lead. Alright, Chicago, let me know if you're ready. And we'll be good to go, because they got a 5-man ready. We got an Illa Shaman. Huge. Grundy, we can get you in afterwards, yeah? TY man for existing. TY for existing. Well, thank you so much, boys. Honestly, I guess let's just say thank you, Mama Dal, for making sure I'm existing, yeah? Question about Subtlety Rogue talents. Is it intentional to have deeper stratagem in the general subtlety tree? The rogue tree is confusing to me. Lincoln, I imagine we will be able to stack up deeper strat on both the class tree and the spec tree. You may be able to have 7 common points max as a rogue and spend 7 potentially, from what we know. But yes, apparently that's intentional because they would have changed it. I think you should potentially be able to put 7 common points into a finisher instead of just 5. I think it's pretty normal for most rogues to be running deeper strat because so it's becoming like basically baked in into all specs for assassination. Shalom. What's up, Cry? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. We're ready to go, boys. I don't know what arena I'm gonna throw you guys into. I have no idea. I guess I'm gonna do Dalaran Sewers. Night King. 5. Dalaran 1. Throw you into my sewers. Just ran down a 2v2 as a Metamorphosis Warlock and Wrath and killed both of them in 6 seconds. Bro. Oh, dude, if we do Wrath 5v5 1v1 Duels, how cool would that be? I do want to see if we can do Wrath 5v5 1v1 Duels. I don't know if you can. I definitely should have tried it during the beta. But I think it'd be really, really fun to try to see if we can organize a Wrath 5v5 1v1. Because if we can just queue 2 groups of 2 and get a 2v2 working, then we can definitely do 5v5 1v1s on Wrath. I think it'd be really cool. Give everybody a chance to level up in Wrath and then do some Wrath stuff once in a while. I think that would be dope. Do like a special day, like a I don't know what's special over the weekend. Maybe like a Sunday wrath or something. We'll have to wait and see. Odell, I haven't seen it anywhere, but you know what second prioritization for evokers? I think you're gonna have crit because they have damage. So you have a talent that causes their crit damage to be empowered similar to like a shaman. So I think the crit is gonna be pretty good for like the DPS evoker. I imagine haste will be pretty good. Mastery, I don't think it's gonna be as good because it allows you to do more damage if the target is healthy. But the lower the health is, the less damage you do. So it's like a reverse execute mechanic. I don't think mastery will be their best stat, although you can empower their mastery by quite a bit. I think it's gonna be haste and crit. Maybe a versus crit. I'm not really sure. I think haste crit because of the caster. As for healer, I think it's going to be similar because the mastery is also like you do more healing if your health is higher than your target. So yeah, it's interesting. All right, switch. I think it's going to be crit haste if I had to guess. Chilpo is going to be up first versus Felipe, immediately spawning in a demon, trying to go for a bit of a rematch between him and the Death Knight. Like I said earlier, the Arthurs versus Illidan duel is strong between these two. As Felipe is just waiting now to maybe get another charge around the corner, but Chilpos does go for a metamorphosis. I think he's going to have to slay that Urzo that's next to him. Slaying it, consuming its soul, 20% more damage for Chilpos. He knows that Felipe is supercharged. It's going to be dropping down AMZ as Felipe charges in. He kind of wants to get in there. Actually, really just would rather fight Chilpos out of it. But he knows that if he stays in, like, Chilpos ain't going nowhere. He dropped out of the area. He dropped out his zone, like, okay, I got my safety spot. I'm gonna stay in there as much as I can. If you try to run out, I can just yoink you back in here. I know you can run away from me, but I can just dedicate. I'm gonna stay here, you can go over there. I'm not taking damage either way. Just playing defensive either way. Stun back to back onto Felipe. Wait to see Tails going down with double blitz. Oh my god, chill pills. I didn't even realize he was ramping. I didn't even realize this man was just ramping up with his burst. Trying to see if he can maybe break through those tons of claws as he got full bleeds rolling into him. Chilpos is gonna have to be very, very careful with his self healing, going for as many death strikes as possible, but that thorns make it so much harder to stay on the feral. Trying to see if he can maybe save the death back until a little bit later, until it's an emergency. Looks like he'll look through the thorns. Claws goes in for a quick war stump, but looks like Chilpos is on a road to recovery. Trying to see if he can catch back up all that healing. Trying to see if he can siphon it off of Claws vampirically. Got himself the death pact off of the blind, looking for maybe a bit of a reset. Stun into Claws. Is going to force a trick out of the feral. Maybe a second stun. It's looks like he's just going to stay on him. Got him some big obliteration falling wall out of Claws. He's trying to see if he can take up as much as possible. Main to go bear form, renewal, frenzy regen, everything in order to survive the onslaught as the Death Knight relentlessly stays on him. Advancing on him like the death itself. Trying not to let him go near a big bite out of the feral with a silencer follow for the Death Knight. Maybe we'll give him enough in order to control his Claws, maybe deny him, and he kind of healing big damage on the Claws as he goes in for a root at the very end. And Chilpos yoinks in Chonko just to get himself the death strike. After slaying the feral, his death strike is free, and I think it's a bit more effective, right? Is that how that works? But he does get a grip onto the warrior, just trying to see if he can take that Victor Rush style ability momentum back onto Chonka. Chonka trying to see if he can just execute him right there, but Chilpos is just looking not to die today. He's down onto Chonka as he got a parry rolling, and Chilpos trying to see if he can swing behind him. Double stun to follow potentially. Does go for the blind. Mirror Morse switch, goes for a second stun. Looks like he is denied from going for a second stun. Chonka saving the trinket until a little bit later. Does himself the Warbreaker at the ready. I wonder what kind of a build Chonka's got going on. If he's playing like a full bleed build or whatnot. Because if he's playing bleed build, that was really extremely effective over on the beta. Chilpos just putting him in a full chain of ice, rooting him down in place, not letting Chonka go anywhere. And the warrior has an opportunity. Does he go for like a self-heal? I wonder if the warrior would ever play Second Wind. I feel like without the Fleshcraft Necrolord ability, it's kind of difficult, isn't it? Warbreaker for Chonka, trying to see if he can crack through Chilpil's defenses, shattering his armor. Chilpils is actually taking a bit of damage. Silence on a Chonka with a stun to follow. Full burst available. Does go for the back-to-back obliterates and is going to be able to chop him down with Strand immediately opening up with some dots and Chilpils yoinking him in, trying to see if he can take him down. Chicken on Strand as he breaks away from Chilpils. Chilpils trying to find some cover behind the boxes. And Strand trying to see if he can stay on top of him as best as possible. Lobbing in grenades, massive heal for Strand. I don't even know where he got the heal from, actually. What healed him just now? Got himself the survival of the fittest, 20% damage reduction. I don't know, maybe 40 in case he talented in such a way. But it's like a 3-minute cooldown. Blinded to Strand. Does Chilpus have a stun? He's trying to see if he can go for a couple of death strikes off of Strand without really breaking him out of the blind freeze to stop this Frosty Death Knight's onslaught. As Strand backed up for a second. Scatter shot, just trying to give himself a little bit of survivability. Quick manic bandages. Doesn't give him a lot of healing, but at least removes the diseases. Goes in for a quick acceleration. Main to use the turtle here as Shilpas is on the approach. Got himself a more switcher before the stun comes out. Shilpas turns attention onto the bed, trying to see if he can chop it off right now. Maybe he can take it out. Freezing Trap to follow does super DR him. Was trying to get him with a stun. I think it may be over. A couple of Frost Strikes does end up taking him out. Shilpa is forced to play the dual wheel build, but his Frost Strike damage is enhanced by quite a bit here. Chicago is going to be up next, kind of letting Shilpa's get a proper full-on reset in case he wants to give it a full go. Letting him go for a bit of a, I guess, a reset with cooldowns? Potentially. As much of an honor duel as he can provide him. Prolonging the duel, maybe trying to take it into the dampening so that Shilpas may not have nearly as easy of a time trying to catch up with healing. Can someone tell me Shilpa's Blood, Frost, or Unholy? Shilpa's is Frost. Yeah, playing dual wield, you would see Frost. Seeing Pillar of Frost as a cooldown on the left-hand side. Pillar of Frost, Runic Weapon. I guess Runic Weapon doesn't really matter anymore. Only Pillar. You see Pillar of Frost in the Remorseless Winter. That's, you know, he's a Frost DK. Gonna be a knockback by Chicago, not playing the knockup ability, proper knockback. With a Sunder, as it can hit with the sounds, main to trick it out of this one. Definitely needs to be very, very careful with Chill Pills, as it's gonna be full Pillar of Frost out of the Death Knight. Does burn a wall, trying to see if they can maybe keep himself healthy. Earth Element to join in to bolster Chicago's health overall, giving him a little bit bolstered vitality. As the Shaman trying to see if he can leap around, the Death Knight is gonna leap right into him though with a fair lunge. That is so good. I feel like you're literally clipped through the wall, they're clipped through the ground. But I guess as long as you're on top of the guy, you're good. Just needed a little bit of line of sight, just a pixel, and he's good to go. Tripla's actually taking quite a bit of damage, getting pummeled down by the Shaman. Having to burn all the defenses to try to sacrifice the goal. May have to burn a death pack here really, really soon. Going to be a knockback as he's yoinking Chicago back with him. Not really going anywhere. Chicago getting hit with a second stun. Does have a trick in case the Nietzsche. Maybe can go for a grounding totem. Definitely is looking for as much survivability as possible. Sunder on Tripla's for a second. Who is going to go burning a death pack with an AMS. Actually could be in big, big trouble. Chicago trying to give himself a little bit more health to work with a battle message stricken. Blind to follow. Chilpas doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Trying to see if he can go for some damage. Silence out of Chicago. Needs as much healing as possible. Knocked back into the wall as it goes in for a big haymaker into the anti-magic zone. Chicago looking for healing. Lasso, but Chilpas actually does end up cleaving him down. What is that? Wait, the whole time you held on to a lasso? But he cleaved you down. I think he already had the animation rolling in as you press lasso. And he just chopped you up 1.3 mil. Damn. Oh my goodness, chat. And the thing is, Chilpas could be even deadlier. Chilpas could be even deadlier than he is right now. Right now, he's forced to play the dual wheel build, but I think, honestly, like, as strong as he is right now, his build would be even stronger. By the way, let me know when you guys are ready, but I want to share it really quickly. Hero versus 5 versus Chilpas, I was right. At this point, I think maybe they'll just have to send everybody, all 5 at Chilpas, not just one at a time, yeah? Where's the Frost Death Knight? There was one out here earlier. If I can find one that I can show you the talent I'm talking about. But there's got a talent where, maybe there's another guy over there with Demon. But there's got a talent where... Death Knight? No, not Death Knight. They have a talent where, trying to see if I can find a DK at all. They have a talent where they do basically more damage with a two-handed build as a Frost DK, but only if so right now they just don't have enough talents at the level 60 in order to be able to go into pure dual wheel build. They have one where they'll get a lot more kill machine procs and even more obliteration damage if they can go for a pure two-hander, but they can grab that and obliteration where a good portion of the damage comes from, and there's also bone grind which gives you quite a bit of frost damage which also boosts the damage of obliteration. So you kind of are in a situation where you either play the RNG, which you don't want to do in PvP with or without obliteration, or you ignore the RNG but you're having to play dual wield, which is really not optimal. Hopefully I'll be able to go and maybe like hop on a Death Knight to show you guys exactly what the talent is I'm talking about once the video comes out, but you're just gonna have to trust me until I can find a Frost Death Knight around here. Let's get another one going. 5, but BRB, okay, let me know when you're ready. Night King, let me know when your group is ready. We'll get you guys another one going, yeah? By the way, thank you guys so much for joining these groups, man. I appreciate ya. This has been super fun, very, very enjoyable. If you guys want to try redo some builds, try a different playstyle altogether, you guys are more than welcome to, by the way. Philip, if you want to try a different build, you're more than welcome to try it. Night King, you're more than welcome to try a different build if you guys want to. Any other talents or any other build you want to try, just to see if it works or not, Claw, same to you. Anything you guys want to try is different, you're more than welcome to do it now. while we're waiting for Chicago to get back. I'm off to Dallas. Are you really? Oh no, Filippo. Need to go to bed. Thanks so much for coming by, man. Appreciate ya. Okay, we'll need somebody to replace Filippo. We may need somebody to replace my man's Filippo. No, did I save these? 2 games? Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate you. We will need a replacement. Maybe we can get Grundy. That'll work. We can get Grundy in there. Hell yeah. 2 games. Wait, Claus, you too? 2 boy. Wow. So Claus and Filippo are both gone. We'll need to see how many people we have for team. I think it's Night King. Wait, Chunky, you're gone too? A bit late, GG's. About. Oh my god, is everybody gone, boys? Are we just losing everybody? You are for coming. Thank you all so much for coming by, boys. I really appreciate ya. Thank you. So we lost Filippo, Claus, and Chonko. And that's, I think, on team either Chicago or Night King. GG's. Thank you so much for coming by. Chicago molding is what I live for. Chicago unhappy. Is that Chicago's group that's falling apart? On Forge. Oh no. Well, we'll try to see if we can put one together, but man, what's it called? Oh, the groups are gonna be 6:30 for me. Yeah, it's 7:24 for me, so it's not super late. But for EU boys, I know it's kind of late. Normally the groups will be called 5V5 1s over in the Raids Legacy. Yeah, 1:30 night. Thank you so much, Chunko, for coming by. Appreciate ya. Yeah, especially you EU boys. Don't feel bad about having to go, man. If y'all gotta go, y'all gotta go. I get it, man. Time zones and all that. I appreciate you boys even for joining in the first place, honestly. But yeah, normally the groups will be called 5V5 1v1 groups in the Raids Legacy. We'll see what Chicago says if they're still gonna try to put a group together. Night King, I don't know if they have a group together, but we'll see. Maybe we can like fill and replace. 2:30 for many EU boys. Yeah, it is pretty late. That's why every time I don't ever make you guys feel bad about, hey, I gotta go. Hey, I appreciate you for coming by. I appreciate you. Thank you. I ask more than I'm asking too much even to have you guys here in the first place. So thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Had a lot of fun. I can't find it. You're still watching. Sounds good. The groups would normally be in Raids Legacy, but I think Chicago needs to list their group. I don't know if Night King has a 5-man. These swords look cool with. Wait, with Demon Hunter? With Worst World? With that guy? Oh yeah, they do. Wait, they actually do look good. The green with green? Yeah. It makes it look like they're beefier from a distance or even elongated. When you get demon form, I feel like they really do grow in size. That looks good. And they sit on your back too, which looks even cooler. Dude, that was a cool enchant back in Legion, the Legion green. Never be able to go back and get it. Chills group still 5, awesome. So we'll need a couple more. I think it looks like at least 3 for Chicago. Maybe we'll be able to fill. Yeah, they do. Yeah, from here, I do agree with you on that. I think they need to add more lightsaber-like swords, like actual lightsabers. You know, I feel like these things are as close to lightsabers as they can be here. If I can find them really quickly. One-handed swords. These things right here. These are the real lightsabers. Imagine these with that effect, because these look really good. I still need the green one, man. I have one of every color except for the green. So I just gotta go kill that one world boss. In Porthia. Ooh! What is this thing? Blade of Blazing Torment? Chat, what is that? Chat, what is this thing? What is that? Huh? That looks kind of cool, actually. What is that effect? Bro, that's kind of cool. Has a weird animation to it. Got all these Kel'Thuz's blades. Kel'Thuz's blades, I mean. And then we got the Drakthir blades. These look pretty cool. Titan Keeper blades. That look cool. Ooh, that's like the bronze blade, isn't it? Yeah, that looks good too. What is that thing though? What is that, bud? I like that effect though, because it looks kind of like this, like a proper fire effect. Looks weird like when you do it like that, but it kind of looks fitting at the same time. Like it's lunging. But here it's just like, it looks like a candle with a torch at the end. Interesting. Doesn't seem to have any bonus animations. That's the blade I'm thinking of, the green one. I gotta get that from the world drop. It's a gluttonous rare or whatever it's called. Alright, do we have a group? Chicago putting one together. It's 2. Oh no. Egg, did you leave? Or maybe? Well, I joined. Grundy, we got us as a group with Chicago if you want to join them. We'll give them maybe like, I don't know, 10 minutes. See if we can put a group together. Because we had a lot of duels this evening. Or over the last few weeks. Our group was full. Is it? Wait a second. Wait, are you with Night King or are you with Chicago? I thought for some reason you were with Chicago. That's my B. That's my fault. For some reason I thought you were with Chicago. That's me getting confused. You got Atho, huge chills. Wait, is Strand still in there? Is Strand still with Chicago? Strand, we're still doing more, by the way. You don't have to leave unless you're just done and you just want to duel out here, chill. That's up to you, my guy. Whatever you want to do. Is it pending with Chicago? Chicago, let me know if you need me to join and I can help you do stuff. If you need me to join you up, I can join up and see if I can maybe help you organize. But Strand, yeah, if you want to join up, we still have a group. We're gonna try to see if we can put one together. We'll give it like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can join you. I'll see if I can get in. I'm here. Yeah, we still have a group of Chicago. Whether you're looking to play, whether or not. It just Explosion had Chills, Kiosco, Atho, Huge, and I. So that means you need a group. Unless you're already in the group. Unless you're still in. You may still be in. Here we go. Oh, you are in. Okay, cool. I need to get... Wait. Palitug? My god, do you want to go... Crunty, is that you? Do you want to go red instead of prot? Because we normally don't have tanks join the groups. I can get you an invite, but... I like how I don't have an invite button, by the way. So weird. I can get you in, but let's do DPS rather than a tank, yeah? Because in duels, we've done a tank twice actually. But once for like Brewmaster. It was fun, it was cheesy, but we were like, alright, we just don't want to overstay that welcome. We don't want to make tanks a regular thing in duels or healers. Because they're usually not super tuned for 1v1s. So we're gonna try to see if we can just kind of keep it chill. You know what I mean? Trying to find out where my mod hiding game. Where's my mod hiding game? What do you mean? Had a cold one? Let's go, dude. So a prop pallet that dishes out 20k Avenger shield every 2 seconds. Wait, okay, hold on, Atho. Are you gonna be joining us with Chicago as a prod? Atho, do you want to join as a ret? Because Chicago needs a couple of more boys. They got 2. With you, there'll be 3, and then you 2 more. Chad, should we let Atho go in as a prod paladin with 20k Avenger shields every 2 seconds? Is that a... Do we just want to do it for posterity's sake? No, XD. Wait, so you want to only play prot or bust? Is that what you're trying to do? I don't wanna. Okay. That's fine. Do whatever you want to do, Atho. That sounds dumb. And I want to see it. Yeah, I guess if the chat wants to see it, oh boy, Prop Valley. I mean, if the chat would like to see Atho try it, I'm not against it. Like, look at the chat. It's like, you know what? F it. Just let him. I want to see what it looks like. Watch out for more likes. Gotta hear about this one. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I don't really know the lore behind Mortal X, but I think I had him join in before. And I remember Seavark and a bunch of you guys really threw a fit. Oh no. Let's not bring him up. I feel like it may be one of those like I think it might be one of those things where you're gonna mirror say Beetlejuice 3 times or Bloody Mary, they appear. Do it. It'll be fun to see. Me and Atho and Prop Pally. Wait, you versus Atho and Prop Pally. Thing is, if the burst fails, I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, Atho, if you think that you can maybe like if you think you're pretty squishy, if the burst fails, you're dead kind of thing, we can maybe give it a try. I'm not against it. Don't bring. Yeah, exactly. Since I'm love to EEG, it was good seeing him. Egg, yeah, man. Yeah, Egg popping off, man. Look at him. Dude, Egg been joining the duels, popping off in duels, doing stuff. Bro, what do you think about the Dragon Boys? Are they gonna go to 1-on-1s? We haven't got to try him in a 1-on-1 setting, but I imagine they would be pretty decent. Like, they have some really interesting abilities and utility. I think they could be really, really good. They could be incredibly good. Dragon Boys definitely have potential and a ton of damage. Especially when it comes to burst. They can really burst. They don't really even need cooldowns to burst it down. I think the CC that they have is very interesting. They definitely will be able to increase the spell range. I don't think they will. I think that's one of the skill caps of them, Egg, is that they won't have any kind of increases to range. That's from a slow from blue spells gets broken. Yeah, but I think that's what they're gonna end up doing is they're gonna make it so that they are in 20-yard range, and that's where they kind of belong. And that's gonna be part of the skill cap behind that class, behind that play style. Not needing to use to burst is music to my ears, man. That's what I've been missing. So they do have cooldowns, but they don't necessarily need them to burst. They do technically have a cooldown of, I think it's Dragon Rage. So their mastery is, the higher the enemy's health, the more damage you do. So it has like an anti-execute mechanic. So they do more damage up front, but the damage bonus gets lower in the execute. It's not like it goes like down in the negative, but like they basically do like what? Let's say like 20% more damage when the enemy is healthy, but then they don't get damage bonuses when the enemy is at low health. So you can activate a Dragon Rage ability that lets you maintain that mastery buff at all times no matter the target's health. But besides that, they don't necessarily have like cooldowns. That one doesn't really even feel like a big cooldown ability because all your other abilities are so bursty. You usually get somebody from like 100% health to like close to 20, and then it's really just a job of like finishing them off with a couple more globals. So you could burst somebody down very, very quickly on a moment's notice. Turn, Shatterstar, couple of blasts, and you're good to go. That's quite interesting. So in PvE, a little better for prog than clears. Yeah, I think they will definitely be better for prog. I think they'll still be good for re-clears too, though. I don't think they're gonna make them a bad class. It's a new class, and generally, we've had what Wrath of the Lich King Death Knights were a good class for all content. Monks came out, they buffed them because they were under tune, and then they've been pretty good class for all content. It's a new class, they won't be able to play it, so they're not gonna try to make it OP like they did with Death Knights, but they are gonna try to keep them like in the top echelons of brackets of everything they do. They want them to be a good class to be able to actually play them. Demon Hunters, same thing. We didn't see Demon Hunters at rank 1 all the time, but they were definitely like top 5 in most cases. Good on AoE, decent on single target. Not always perfect, but generally pretty good. They did see some tuning in order to make him like good. And we're going to say same thing with Evoker. They're definitely going to be one of the better choices at the very beginning. Or if what, they'll get tuned in order to make sure that they're one of the more reliable choices. They're really trying to give him as much utility as possible, which is going to make him very, very interesting for sure. But yeah. So Dal, UK is now dinged. Dal, you know, I just dinged 70. Yeah. Just got about into Zolamon to be a Bloodlust bot. Let's go. Huge. Yeah. I can capture Endurator and shoot some prop pilot birds there. Oh, I guess if you want to, yeah. If you just want to walk up to somebody like Xantus over there, he's not suspecting anything. Or maybe even like Domiro. Just walk up, blast him out, not give him a chance. Which would be kind of rude boy of you, but yeah. Thinking about going 2400 to push an Evoker in Season 1. Would be cool to get Glad in the class if first season was out. I think it'll be possible. I think if anything, Evoker may even be easier to push Glad on as a healer than a DPS. Because the DPS is fantastic, but as a healer, you just offer so much unique utility and unique CC capability. Put that together with like, so you have an ability called Oppressive Roar. Oppressive Roar will make enemies hit by it be more susceptible to crowd control effects. Like your crowd control effects on those targets hit by Roar will be like 20% more effective. So blinds, saps, polymorphs, stuns last longer for a limited time. So use that as a healer. With the Rogue Mage, that could be incredible. Going for big burst healing afterwards could be awesome. And then you can like, enemy drops down, let's say like a Ring of Frost, you can literally take the enemy, put him in Ring of Frost, CC him. Could be really good. Yeah, so MRE, yeah. Oh, but you can also put it together maybe with like warriors and stuff. Like together with a, imagine TSG, right? Warrior Death Knight. You go for the stun into a silence and having that silence last longer. Incredibly good. Playing together with a jungle where they go for like the CC bash into a freezing trap or intimidate into a freezing trap to CC the healer. You hit him with Oppressive Roar, stun lasts longer, freezing trap lasts longer. You can land the kill in that regard. Playing a mage cleave, like a spell cleave. You could always just like go in, roar, fears, and polys just last permanently almost. You could really do some cool stuff with it. Then they also have an ability to make an ally immune, so they bring an immunity to an ally they can apply. Somebody get on low, hit him with immunity, heal him up as soon as the immunity falls off. You have the enemy get really, really low, like with comms that like to truck someone down like TSG. You get an enemy, hit him low, hit him with a time warp. So then, as let's say like a Death Knight and a Warrior, truck at somebody, get him close, then execute, get him close, heal up some coolness, hit him on the time warp. Healer tries to heal him back up, but like all the time, it'll put him back to the same spot where you attach to the time warp and the same health as attached to time warp. So they can literally just go and hit somebody else, get him low, healer's just focus on that person. The guy they just topped off gets put in a bad spot, again at health, quick execute, slam him out of the way, you're good. They also have ability where they will use the breath. Dragon's Breath, they can stun. which can be combined with classes that don't really have stuns. So like a mage spell cleave or something. Go with the stun, and it makes these big walls around you that create line of sight. So it's like a smoke bomb-esque effect. So you can basically bring a smoke bomb. As a healer, I just feel like it brings so much utility. It's incredibly good. As a DPS, I'm sure they're going to be really good. But I just think as a healer, you have plenty of healing. You just have the 20-yard range. You have enough unique tools in order to be something interesting to the table to amplify all the other classes that are already good. I feel like they have potential to be really good. I'm not going to say like they're going to be OP. I'm just saying they could be. Wait, ice flows mass poly? Yo, wait, that actually could be really good. Try that. See if that works. That'd be insane. Imagine walking in and ice flows with a mass poly hit him. That'd be so good. Wait, try running. Ice flows and mass poly while running. That'd be so good. Reverse time sounds insane. Yeah, it's pretty good. So the reverse time can be dispelled, so the enemy will have to watch out for the spells and stuff with that. But if you get a dispel on them early, hit them with a reverse time, they're just stuck. They're stuck in a time loop, and then you're just going to be put back in a bad spot. So it can really help you catch enemies off guard. Mass poly into Arcana Sphere and RBGs? Maybe. Or pair them together with a Affliction Warlock, put UA, put maybe VT with a Shadow Priest, hit him with that thing, you want to dispel it, you'll get the silence on the healer. So we can really force like the spell mechanics. Could be very interesting. Usually EU on Friday, NA Saturday. What's up, folks? How you doing, my man? I miss you, buddy. How you doing? Hope you're doing good, my man. I'm trying to see if we can get ourselves another group here for 5v5s, boys. We got a group in Chicago in Raids Legacy on PTR. But yeah, normally we do these over on the NA on Saturday, Friday, EU. But we've been doing them on PTR over the last few days. And it's been really fun on PTR, just testing out some of the classes. Egg, go Evoker now, I want to see it. We can't play Evoker on PTR, Publico. We can do Evoker on PTR, sadly. We need 2 more boys over for the team Chicago over in the 5v5 1v1 duel next Ramos LFG Legacy Raids. So if you guys want to join it, more than welcome to. Mass ball and Turk and Sphere RPGs. Yes, actually, probably could work, RJ. Could work. Yo, wait, hold on. Egg, Arcana Sphere with ice flows. Hold on, Egg, Arcana Sphere with ice flows. Hold up, a big brain moment here. Arcana Sphere, ice flows, does not work together. Because normally Arcana Sphere, like, you can't move, you're stable, you stay in there. But what if you're just running away? Or chasing after somebody with it? Hit him with it. Oh, that'd be so good. Is there new talents of someone in PTR? A ton of new talents. So, Takis, what class do you play on live? Real quick, what class do you play? Give me 3, 2, 1, ha! Let me know. You guys want to join, by the way, we have a group. Need 2 more. Can it let your ice flows? No? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Unforge. Monk. Okay, so you know how monk talents look like? So this is the new Woodwalker talents. A little bit more complicated than normal, right? There's a lot more like, okay, I normally have like 3 choices for like a couple of rows, but what is this? If you play classic WoW and you know how you have like points you invest in, the more points you invest you get further down the roads, essentially that's what we get right now. A lot of options to customize. So normally spells like, I don't know, what's actually normally on the same row as each other? Normally spells like World and Dragon Punch, and let's say like Serenity, you have to pick against one another in like the bottom row. You can kind of pick both if you want to. You can just buff up Zoen, like pick up Zoen, give him like Zoen Lightning, make it so the combo strikes stack up Zoen buffs, and Fist of Fear have a chance to summon it. Zoen can give you a big lust element. Pick up the Legendary of Kiefer Skyreach if you want to. Pick up the Legendary or Artifact Weapon ability from Legion if you want to. Buff up your Red and Sunken to have an extra chance to kick from the Azurite from BFA. Buff the damage by 10% here by up to 20 if you want to. Buff the damage by 70% up to 140, I think, if you wish. So you can really make a big kick build if you wanted. You can do cooldown reduction for your Storm Earth and Fire. You can even prolong it, or reduce the cooldown, or prolong it, either way you want to. Yeah, you can play a couple different builds, whatever you want to do. You can pick up Karma, you can pick up Mark of the Crane, not grab Mark of the Crane if you want to go for like a single target Fist of Fury build, if you wish. You can pick up a bunch of utility over here. Like, you can pick up Soothe the Mist as a Monk Windwalker if you want to. You can make your Vivifies do more healing. You can make Vivifies instant every 10 seconds, which makes your healing a little bit better. You can literally pick up a Jade statue if you want to, if you just want to give yourself a heal. A lot you could do. A lot more you could do than before. That's kind of nutty. Corinne, yo, my man with another, my man. Hey, that is always nice. I try to be. Yo, Corinne, I'm not gonna lie. I have my days, man, where I'm just like, I have my days when I'm a bit of a grudge, but I try to be the best that I can, man. Can we get a hashtag Corinne in the chat? Cry in the chat. I keep calling it Corinne. It's cry. Can we get a hashtag cry in the chat? Showing appreciation for one for my man. Appreciate you, my guy. Hashtag cry, boys. Thank you so much, my guy. Is the one still broken? The one like broken and damaged? It's really strong. Is the one broken like buggy? I don't think so. I think the one is mostly fixed up. As a Demon Hunter rank blanket, Demon Hunter tree is really just 5 steps of Blizzard. Can you tell me right now, Demon Hunter tree is really need like 5 steps, and on Blizzard have that as rest is pure fluff. There's a build where you can get like 3-minute meta though. There is a 3-minute meta, but they did add some cool stuff in there though too. Like they added a build where you can go for like a mastery, gets benefit from all skills of cast. So like Elysian Decree, Sigil Flame, your Immolation Aura all gains benefits from mastery, which is pretty good. Though your enemy defines you as a crit based class instead of like a Versa based class. Essence Break becomes a lot more valuable. Initiative makes it so much more important to get crits. You pick up Isolated Prey pretty easily. You can pick up a bolstered version of Demonic Origins. You can pick up Sigil of Silence, Sigil of Misery. You can make Sigil of Misery, put a debuff on the image, take 20% more damage, which is kind of nutty. Pick up Hunt together with Blur, together with Darkness, buff up Darkness in various ways, however you want to. You could go for like a bleed heavy build if you want to focus on more sustained damage. You could really customize yourself a lot. I don't disagree with you. They probably could use even more stuff. I guess it's one way to look at it. Like a lot of it is fluff, but I think a lot of it is potential. But I am also trying to be like a positive Andy over here. So there maybe is a bit of a disconnect of like just not having the experience of the Demon Hunter to call that stuff fluff just yet. So I'll refer to your expertise in that one then. You know what I mean? So yesterday, Waller Monk was bugged. No CD for that brew. Yes, so that brew CD is non-existent. There's no CD on that thing. Actually, maybe they've adjusted. So I think it's normally a 6-minute CD, and you can adjust it to be a 2-minute. I don't know how it works for Windwalker. Maybe it's a 3-minute CD on Windwalker. Or it's supposed to be 3, but it's right now 2. So this needs to be maybe like 1. But it may be still work in progress. By the way, we still have a group at now, boys. Chicago and NZXT. If you guys want to join us at PTR, I'm more than welcome to. Monk said it was hilarious. You see the Guru clip? I did not know. I did not. She was dealt, I think, about 100k damage in 0.5 seconds. Monks, I know, can do like a lot of bursts. I know they can do some really bursty stuff. Definitely can do some burst stuff. If we got time for those, we have a little bit of time for at least one more. But if we can get a group together, I need 2 more people joined in for the Chicago's group. Big fan. Yo, big fan. We got C-Work in here, boys. If we get one more, we get ourselves a proper 5V5 1v1 duel going. We got ourselves Unomas in here. It'll be good to go. OMG, big fan. I like it. Let me find it in 2 seconds. Sounds good. Link it on our Discord. You won't be able to post links in YouTube chat, but link it on our Discord. Yeah, link it in Disc. The links won't show up on YouTube. But if you have a Twitch link, like a clip, I can peep it in Disc. Let me know to get on PTR right now. Let me get on. Alright, sounds good, Iconics. We'll wait for ya. Alright, Night King and fam, hopefully that team is ready. We just need one more. It looks like Iconics will be joining in, boys. Yeah, you can post it like a general section, that'll be fine. We have a link to Discord in the description. Or usually bot links it from time to time. I think it sounds kind of sus. If it's like a Twitch clips link, I'll be fine. Like, I think there's nothing wrong with that one, right? I imagine. Because I have a lot of people in chat that wants to share clips and links and stuff. But link it to Disc, you know, it's probably like the easiest way because they just don't work in chat. Maybe that's why YouTube doesn't do it because they're just like, we don't want sus links in here. Although bots get by it anyway. Forgot about you. Sorry, I was looking to let you join play Classic. Yeah, I'll go. You know what? Iconics, if you want to play Classic, man, don't worry about it. Honestly, we're just chilling out here. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome to, my man. I like how you have the, like, for some reason I thought your pet's name was Blorgy. I don't know why. It's Gristle. I feel like that thing's name should be Blorgy though. Look at them eyes, man. They're so tiny. It looks like this thing have no eyeballs, but they really do. They're actually kind of cute in a horrifying way. Like they got a little like what would you call it? That belly. It's like wrinkly belly. And like a little tadpole with bloody feet. I like these things. They're actually kind of cute. I wanted to do for ages, man. You're more than welcome to join us. Yeah, we got a group in Raid's Legacy section on PTR. You should just see it. I don't think there should be too many groups in there. We found out who Dow's mods hunting in chat. Found out who's Dow's mods hunting in chat, did we? From the beginning of the stream, I mean? Potentially. It's a Twitter. Okay. Delete so fast they didn't know what you were dying. Hold on. Let's see if I can get that clip. Oh, there it is. Can I bring it up somehow without like doing anything weird? Hold on, is this showing up? Okay, cool. Let me see if I can zoom in. Hold on, let's see this. Real quick, chat. Bam. Alright, so this is Naguru's clip. She's like bottom left, you can't see her, but she's like behind me. I don't know if you can maybe see it. She also got how many starfalls? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. What is this cheese? Hold on a second. Hold on. Nagura is about to say something like, oh, Among just one-shot me and I have no idea what happened. Chat, look how many starfalls there are. Look at that Fuhrer. So she's shifting out of form, back into booming, out of form, casting a bunch of starfalls, back into booming form, casting a bunch of starfalls, bear form, casting a bunch of starfalls, cat form, casting a bunch of starfalls. She's cheesing it so hard. And it just has layers and layers of starfalls falling in. Okay, so we're already talking about somebody who's cheesing themselves pretty hard here. Okay, that's a common amount of starfalls. Watch this. Walking, chilling. Syzygy, Monk jabs over to her. Leg sweep. Oh my god! Oh man, that's good. Woo! All the hell just shot up. Bam! Killed her so fast. Jesus Christ! Oh! Look at that. Hold on. Look at that. Hold on. This is the last moment you get to see. Capture this. Watch this. I can't slow it down anymore. I wish I could slow motion this chat, but blink and you miss it. I caught the moment. That's it. Happened just like that. Out of nowhere. She was like, what, 90% health? Gone. It's just like, what happened? But also what's funny is she's kind of cheesing it too. Like she's playing a cheesy build as well. Look, this Lady Starfall is a little cheesy. She's just rotting everybody down super hard. Bam. Oh, it's hilarious. That's great though. That's awesome. Man. That's so good. All right, chat. We need one more. I just put a gear on. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, you can still bring your character over from PTR. We're ready for you, my guy. Ready for you. Unreal at yo, that guy. We know him. Hey, how you doing? We know that guy. Unreal. He has been joining those before. Hey, my guy. How you doing? I like that guy. Pretty good. Are you gonna do 5v5 Classic? I'd like to. In Wrath, I think it'd be kind of fun. Yo, my man, that's a good clip. She didn't even know how who had died. I know. It happened so fast. Like her health literally was like was 90. Bam, done. In a single kick. That is huge. Is the character Halo Hover a new feature? Is the character Halo on Hover a new feature? Halo on Hover? I don't know what that is, actually, Pulsar. Character Halo on Hover. Halo on Hover. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I'd like to do 5v5 duels in Classic as well. Iconics. I think it'd be fun. Maybe in the future, like once Wrath is out and when people are gearing for PvP. Maybe tune of queues. Halos are the outlines. Oh, the outlines. Yeah, so that's a feature that's been up since like live version of the game. These outlines. I think you enable them through, is it outline? There's an outline mode. It's like a, what's it called, chat? It's like a circle signifier marker thingy or whatever, right? I forgot what it's called. It's a display thing, isn't it? Outline mode. What is the chat? What is it called? Is it a graphics setting? Brutal arms, one-shot locks, huge. I'll be slapping people around I'm a warlock. I'll be slapping. No, I'll be slapping people around I'm a warlock. The duels? I mean, I think that'd be fun. If you said SP, I'd be scared. Berserker Rage can't stop me if you said SP, I'd be scared. Wait, so Iconics, are you joining us on PTR or are you talking about like joining us on Classic? I don't remember what the halos are, Pulsar. It's a setting you can find on live. I don't remember what's it called on live though. If I knew what the name was, then I'd be able to get in or to find it. It's like an outline thing, or it's a what would you call it? What would you? I mean, it's not an outline, right? So outline is like when you mouse over somebody, there's an outline of that character. It's something else. It's circle. No, it's a unit frame maybe. Aiming units. No, it's a. Chat. What would you call that setting? That the circle on the people, like on the ground, like that one right here. You see kind of where egg is facing. It says like with the front of the egg and like kind of their hitbox. That's kind of what it is. Glow? Maybe it is a glow. It's a specific. It's called something specific over on live. Glow. I'm not picking anything up. Reticle. No, it kind of bugs out when I type in RET. It doesn't find it, so it like defaults back to normal. Oh man, it's called something. I forget what. I don't know how to. Is it general? No. Cursor size, camera shake. No. I forget what's it called, man. I have no clue at this moment. I have no idea. But I don't think it's a controls thing either. Hitbox. It's technically is their hitbox, yes. It is technically their hitbox. Like, it shows you just how big the enemy is. So, like, their hitbox, more or less. Kind of. Not exactly a hitbox. Because, like, I can hit him from, like, a distance. I don't need to be on top of him. But it does kind of show you, like, where the character is at, right? Because I'm running here, it, like, the hitbox kind of, like, shows where I'm at. Like, see, kind of like if I'm running into this thing, like, the hitbox kind of hits this corner, even though my character isn't always fully touching it. Right? That's basically what it is a hitbox. It's not in the same way that most games use hitboxes, but it is the same way that WoW does it, in a sense. Like here, it's kind of a little bit different because like you have a bit of verticality. Like this thing is just a plain box that can walk into it. Here it has like a verticality, so you can kind of like run into it a little bit. If that makes any sense. It's basically WoW's version of hitboxes or something. It's. I bet there's a better way to explain it, like from MMO perspective. It probably just has a better word, but that's the best I can describe it. Game display, rate, self-highlight, circle, outline. Oh, okay, is it really? Outline, circle. Let me look up circle. Circle, no, outline. Self-highlight. Red self-highlight off. Circle, outline. Yeah, so it's circle and outline. You're right. So it is a circle, so it has to be with outline then, right? Let's highlight. Red self-highlight. Toggle self-highlight. So you can't really disable it for other people though, can ya? You can't really disable that, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you can disable that. I've always had it. Maybe you can disable it somehow in the command prompt, but I have no idea. Alrighty, Neb, are you joining us, my guy, or are we just calling to here, my man? Let me know how we doing. Honestly, I wish you could customize that for PvE. On a melee, when a boss is 500 foot tall, it's like MC. Technically, it does exist when a boss is just their their frame is so large, it kind of blends with the floor really badly. Technically, it's there, but their frame is so large. Like, look, when it's on a player, it's nice and crisp. When the guy's mounted up, like this guy's mounted up, it has a little bit of like a fade. The bigger they are, the more of a fade it develops. Right here you can see it pretty well, but then in kind of the big bosses, it really starts to fade as it starts to like enlarge. has like a fading effect in a sense. On a boss, or maybe it's not exist on a boss. I'm pretty sure it does exist, but like a very faint, very faint. Or maybe on an ally it's all nice and green, but the red ends up kind of blending in a lot more. One of those two. It technically exists, but it's not like super well edged out or visible. Although I do agree, I think it would be kind of nice if you could see like the back of the boss or the front of the boss easier. If like they're massive, you're just looking at a floor, seeing which direction they're looking at. I agree with you on that one. I feel like it would be nice. So maybe they could add like as a feature later. That'd be kind of cool to see. Alright boys, we're looking for one more. We'll give it like 5 minutes. We'll see how we do. I'm trying to get the kit set up. All good. Iconic, so good. Let me know, like 5 minutes, yeah? Maybe? Some Chicago. Is there one here? Is Chicago here? Or maybe they just joined Chicago here? Oh, that's what it is. Maybe they just saw him out there. Yeah, we do need one more. Night King, by the way, let me know if you had a 5-man. Do we actually have a full group on the other team? Because I do one more. Do my talents? Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing too. I forget completely. Just like I'm so used to setting up my talents all the time. I forget like if you don't hang out on PTR all that often and you just look at these in the first time ever. It's gonna take a second for people to set stuff up. It's crazy. But I kind of like it. I prefer doing this kind of like old big setups rather than like, okay, just like give me a handful of choices. They're not really choices. I'll roll with that. Could be far more useful. I agree with you on that. I don't think I've ever noticed it before. Apparently, so those always exist on allies, but my brain, I guess, just kind of like erases them in a way. You know what I mean? Is that you? Is that Dalaran? Is that you right there? The DH? I've seen a lot of DHs join these. Gucci goo. Is that you, my guy? Is that you? Get a BM or MM in here, number survival. Ah, man, we had MMs last week, I think. Or no, yesterday, actually. A couple of MMs tried it. You ruined it. That's what I do. No? Okay. This is Dalaran's guy. Until he started dancing. Okay. Alright. Okay. Is that my thing again? Orb? Deception. There we go. We got that librarian look. Don't look bad actually at all. It's not bad at all. Honestly, I may do that for my Draenei. I do wonder if they'll add more customizations for characters. Like, I know Evokers are getting a lot of stuff now, but I wonder if they'll add even more customizations going forward. I think that'd be kind of fun to see. Maybe like in a future update or something. Do you have any, what do you have against survival? I have nothing against survival. But I think RKC only seen survival, no MM, no BM in these duels. No, we didn't see Kiosk play BM actually. Kiosk is the one played MM and BM. But yeah, if Kiosk wants to try to BM or MM, that'd be kind of cool. Once I know that, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of fun. Let's have a little bit. How long they till the cave and let guilds be cross faction. They said they're not going to do it in this expansion. They're doing it in the next. The only reason why they're not doing it now is because there's a little bit of like a engineering perspective of it. The whole swap it guilds 2 cross faction isn't easy. Swapping them back would be even more difficult. But they're basically trying to figure out like, okay, it's going to take us a while. We're not going to do it now because it's going to take a lot of time. We'll prioritize content rather than that feature at the moment. And they'll get that feature hopefully by 11. Because they got to figure out how to get it working. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they are trying to get it to work. I don't know if they would be like against it. I feel like there's a pretty big community. Like community loves cross-faction, and cross-faction guilds would make more sense, right? I feel like it makes all the sense in the world. I do think that maybe for them it is like a, okay, we are trying to get it to work, but like it's harder than it looks. So because I don't think like for them like it's. If it was as easy as flipping a switch, I think they would do it. I don't think there would be a whole fanfare of like, oh, it's really difficult, guys. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how that would benefit them. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Bomb bugs you to pick up WoW for infusion? Yes, it does. Yeah. So if you switch to bomb, right? If you switch to bomb and then you switch out of bomb, you'll keep the bomb. Then you switch back into it, you'll take it out. Switch back into it, you don't keep it. It's really weird with wildfire. You can basically bug it so you can permanently keep it. Yeah. Dal, I'm logging. Just give me a few set up. All right, Jake, sounds good. We just need a +1. It's either Icons or Jake. Either one of you boys can join in. I just want to get one more done with my man Seawork in there. Just uno mas, last one for the night, and I'll call it there. Get some food, get all that stuff, get some work done. I got a pretty big project to work on this evening. Never getting to sleep, boys. Also, did you guys see there's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference in Dragonflight? Do you guys know there's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference in Dragonflight? They actually have Seto Kaiba in there, bro. They have Seto Kaiba and Yugi in there. Hold on, it's a screenshot. It's so good. Look at that thing. They got Seto Gusa. Seto... And he calls him Seto most of the time. And Yuma Dormu. It's supposed to be Yugi Moto. They got Seto. Oh my god, Yugi. And of course, this summons a purple-eyes blue dragon. But basically, a summon card. And they basically literally play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's so good. It is so good. And there's cards floating around everywhere. I posted on Twitter, I was like, wait, they added a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference. 10 out of 10, best expansion ever. Literally, I don't think they've ever had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference in WoW. And this was my childhood, bro. I gotta love it, man. You gotta, literally 10 out of 10, best expansion ever. Talk about giving us the stuff we want. Class changes? Class changes? No. Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference? Yes. They added a K-Run and she's... Yeah, they did add a K-Run. Yeah, they did add a K-Run. And she's asking for a manager. How cool would it be that by the end of the expansion, K-Run keeps complaining to the whatever the place she's asking for manager of, and eventually K-Run becomes the manager by the end of the expansion. K-Run became what she complained about. She became the manager. I feel like that needs to be an arc for the whole expansion. Karen starts like complaining to the manager, constantly harassing the employees, complaining to the manager, eventually getting in a legal battle with the manager, eventually becoming the manager by the end of the expansion. That would be the story arc of the lifetime that I want to see. I'm getting about done. Sounds good, boys. Either one of you can join in. Either one. Night King, do we have a 5-man? Do we still have a 5-man, my guy? Or do we need more people for your team? Because we have at least 2 kind of already. Maybe we can get 1 to fill up with Night King and 1 over with Chicago. It's so good, isn't it? Draw your last pathetic card so it can end this Yugi. Exactly. I wonder what they're going to do for a Karibo. Is that what the thing is called? The Karibo? You got to add like a little furry floating thing. Furry floating thing. If they could do that, like a floaty hairball. As like a... I guess they could do maybe like one of those spore things. That could work. More beams. Gotcha. So we have a 5-man over here. I'm a pass lead to Chicago. How about your list? Pass lead, and we'll see how it goes. Deal list. Pass lead. Let me see how the other group is going. Is my man's Night King ready? Hey, how you doing? Is Night King ready? Do we still have a 5-man, my guy? Let me know. Let me know. Alrighty. Chill Pills. Okay, ask him. How you guys doing over there? Or egg, rather. Egg. Leg. Is the team ready? Egg, leg. We got everyone here, yeah? Okay. Cool. Okay. Alright, I'm ready to keep, boys. Where am I gonna throw you guys in? I wanna throw into Hook Point. I like Hook Point. I think it's good. Ready? BRB ready? Alright, boys. We are good to go, boys. And hopefully get in Icons. Oh, crap. Icons is in. Wait, Icons? Oh, wait. Okay. So, who joined in? Was it not Icons that joined in? I'm getting about done. Wait, so if it wasn't I thought it was you Icons just now. Who was it? Who's the beams guy then? Because you didn't get a +1. Oh no. Maybe we could get icons in for one more, yeah? Maybe? We'll see how we do. I don't remember if I saved the last one. It was like a 10-minute game. What happened to the last one? I mean, it's been so long now. 47. Moonbear beams. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. For some reason, I saw more beams on moonbeams. But is it more beams or moonbeams? I think it's supposed to be moonbeams, but maybe change it to more beams on the PTR. Either way, I thought for some reason that was icons. I was like, okay, got it. Dude, we're ready to go. I guess in my head, I was just like, okay, that has to be icons. More beams. Okay. I think moonbeams is pretty good though. I like moonbeams. Alrighty, boys. I don't know if we're doing more after this. We'll see how we do. We'll see if we got groups. We'll see how much spots if everybody's done. So Twitch, it is kind of late, so I appreciate you guys for being here. We got us a team 1 with Athos, man, as our Retribution Paladin. Returning for the PTR duels. We got ourselves Exposure is going to be first up over for the team 1 versus Palitug. Trying to see if he may be able to take this tugboat. See if he can blast through the, I was going to say glacier. There is explosions, but it's not really frost. It's almost perfect, but not quite. He's going to try to see if he can go for a stun. Did you just use the exorcism on the guy? Is that what that was? Trying to see if we can drop down the resonator. We're kind of missing that blind with X trying to see if we can land a polymorph. We got ourselves Team Strand with Chicago and that team. OMG big fan and more beams over there as well. With Palatug trying to go for a bit of a defensive with Aegis as Expo is trying to see if we can blast him through. Is that with the touch of the magic? Actually, I think the man is dead. Oh! That man just got riddled with the missiles. I was going to say for a second, like, I didn't see the touch of magic because nobody has a little bit of like that little bit purplish fanfare behind him, but it took a while to build up. We got us a Chupas over on the team 1 to go with a huge butt man. Oh, playing enhancement. We also got us Kioska dead in the corner. Why is your pet dead too? Is that how it sleeps, man? Is that maybe just how it sleeps? Gonna be Chicago up next over for the team 2, trying to see if maybe he can give Explosion a run for his money, because the man just melted the Paladin. I was thinking for a second, like, wait, there's a touch of magic, misses a build up. I was thinking to myself, like, maybe I should remind that guy to potentially bubble. And the man just kind of like melted, gone. Out of there. Chicago trying to lava burst as an enhancement shaman. You're playing like a fiery build. Gonna be touching the magic. Chicago, do they just die too? Does it go down? Touch of the magic is still on him. Still ramping up. Looks like he did get procced out. Missiles flying up for explosion. Maybe in a bit of a tight spot. Chicago goes in for a complete reheal. Going for a bit of a reset. Knocked back by explosions. Which is actually kind of cool. Which I think the explosions knockback kind of fits. May need to go for an ice block. Because Chicago, I think you just need to go. May need to go for an ice block. Because Chicago removes that effect off of it. You may be in a tight spot. Try to see if we can set him up with a bit of a lava lash. Maybe has a flame shock rolling. Maybe playing some new fiery build here. Potentially. Just kind of turning around, waiting for the Nova to be over. As Ag is looking for a bit of recovery. That's how Fane does as well. Oh, I guess they do. It just looks like your pet is just dead on the floor. I was gonna say for a second, is he sleeping or what? Egg baby down. Oh, an ice block actually getting locked on an arcane. Almost got an ice block off, but I think you just try to see maybe if I can walk away and land a poly from a distance. Maybe I can do it. Jill Post charging out next over in team 1 with Chicago. Kind of walking into the room. Are you just trying to see if you can fight him? Wait, are you trying to fight somebody else? I tried to fight Atho. I think he's trying to force it over Seth. I think he's trying to give Atho a chance to play. Stormkeeper out of huge. Wait a second. I think they're trying to figure out what's going on. Huge Butler was like, wait, he's attacking a homie? Wait a second. Maybe not. Wait, I think they're trying to figure out. I think he's basically trying to fight Atho. I think he's just trying to be like, yo, Atho hasn't going to play. I want to give him a chance here. Or maybe just trying to see if you can one-shot Atho. Trying to see maybe if you go for a knockback. I don't know if Atho even won anymore. Going to be checking out the Chicago with a wall. Blind by Atho. May just have him here. Does he have enough damage on the blind? It's just cheesing him out. Holy damage doesn't break the blind, but that auto attack does with the wake of Atho's cleaving the shaman into Atho and forced to fight. He wasn't even going to be the first one to fight here tonight anyway. With more beams, trying to see if he can get around the corner, getting some dots on Atho. Got him some big blasters going on together with the, what's it called? Oh, Spell Warden. Never mind. Doesn't even matter when you throw him at him because he's literally immune to magic damage. More beams. Trying to see if you can maybe go bear form. Trying to get some Star Surges in there. Oh my god. That cleave by the Paladin. Just a Divine Storm. From like what? 20, 30% down to 0? What is a burst? I think more beams try to play Interferer talent. So there's a talent that Druids have. fewer. So whenever you pop out of form or shift into a form, the cost, mana cost, rage cost, energy cost, and astral power cost of all abilities becomes 0 for 4 seconds. So that's what I was thinking I started to do. I started to pop in a booming form, get a couple of casts, pop out a booming form, get a couple of casts, come up in a form, get a couple of casts. Try to see if we can cheese Atherman down. But being out of bear from playing aggressively rather than watching out for defenses, Atherman just kept walking at you, pops to all warden, immune to all magic damage, cleaves you with a divine storm. With OMG Big Fan, try to see if you can maybe get a setup versus Ather. Big arcane search follow, bubble immediately, but Ather doesn't even want to play games. He doesn't even want to find out what's going to happen. Trying to see if he can maybe close that gap. No one wants to fight DK, that's probably it. Is that maybe why Chicago didn't want to fight Chill Pills? Potentially. OMG Big Fan, try to see if we can get away from Ather, getting some blasting out all the time is up. So Ather, man, at some point moment, you're gonna have to just turn attention and head in the other direction. Or maybe you're just gonna try to go for line of sight. Try to see if you can stay out to OMG Big Fan. Blast him out with Arcane Blast from a distance. Gonna be Aegis, giving him a little bit of that defense, absorbing 50% of the damage into this absorb shield. As OMG Big Fan goes for a quick poly, as we are finally getting into that dampener, boys, with Polymorph to follow. With a barrage right after, as Atherman should be able to maybe get himself another set of wings. Looks like wings is back up for him. As missiles are flying in, touches magic, riddle him right through. Does Atherman have any survivability? Does he just go down here? It's going to be big barrages into the execute range, knocking back the paladin, not let him do anything. Barrages should get him pretty low right here. Next barrage could be extra deadly. Does he get to do a barrage? It's going to be a invis for a second, trying to go for Ring of Frost. Does catch the paladin in the CC. If he has missiles on a barrage, he could potentially have him here. Arcane Orb. Does he have the barrage? Big damage missiles to follow, trying to get him super low. Still in the execute range. Barrage no longer in the execute. Into an interrupt. Does Atherman have enough to take him down? Breath. Maybe Barrage. Missiles to follow. Get him super low. Barrage right after. In that execute range. Atherman's trying to see if he can struggle through this. Does he get to heal himself fully? Still continue to heal himself. How is this man still alive? He's still hanging in there somehow. Or Word of Glory. But looks like OMG Big Fan is able to barrage him and missile him down while staying in the safety of forcing the Paladin to play defensive the entire time. Looking to catch up a little bit of healing as Huge charging out. Playing there. Storm Elemental. Interesting. I'm surprised. Is Storm Ellie better? It's not even a Primal Ellie. It's just like a normal Storm Ellie. But does he build the damage of nature damage now? Did they adjust him, or is it still about building up lightning bolts? It's going to be Stormkeeper for Huge Buttman. Maybe he can get himself a big setup. Is it going to be potential Sky Fury Totem? Big Fan trying to see if he can blast him out. Stun around the corner. Huge Buttman swinging around. Trying to see maybe he can go for blast. But it's going to be Polly with a touch of the magic. OMG Big Fan going for big damage. Maybe a bunch of missiles. Does get him some missiles around the corner. That is going to be grounding totem. Can't really stop him at the moment. But Huge is still taking a bit of damage though. Looks like maybe there is another Tempest on him. Continue to hit him. Massive burst. Huge is low health. Barrages to follow. Does have a wall. Oh my goodness. And the Arcane Mages blast him. I do wonder. F-dub the system a bit, bro. Is it really? F-dub the order that you guys had? I'm sorry about that, Huge. Yeah. Yeah, I think Chicago was just trying to see if they can maybe get a little bit of variety in here. Because Triples have had like a couple of 1v5s potentially tonight. I think he was trying to get Atherman to play, get a chance to play. Just test his mettle. And Atherman didn't do that bad. I mean, he got a chance to play. So before the boy hasn't got to play at all. Is that Medivh playing? Honestly, dude, I think it may be Medivh playing. As OMG Big Fan trying to see if he can back away from Chilpos. OMG Big Fan, by the way, is Seavark, if you guys don't know. Chilpos stuck in the opener. Does he go for a grip? Potentially may have to go for it. It's going to be touching the magic. Chilpos taking a whole bunch of missiles. Going to be able to break it with that freeze. That's taking so much damage. Wait, does he just go down? Big AMZ. Does he have any survivability at all? There's going to be more missiles for OMG Big Fan. Does he get the big barrage? Blinking away from Chilpos. Trying not to get interrupted, trying to go for the big barrage. AMS is available for Chilpos, main to use it immediately. Got himself the death pack, got himself a pretty big shield with Spell Warden. Actually got himself a pretty big procs off of it. Next big burst out and execute out. OMG Big Fan could take him out. Chilpos trying to see if he can catch up with a little bit of healing. Wraithwalk to catch up to the mage with a chain of ice to follow. Does finally get a couple of death strikes back to back. Gonna be potentially Arcane Surge by OMG Big Fan, trying just to go for missiles. Knock back on Chilpos, breaking it back in with a sun to follow. May have to go for an ice block. Does Chilpos get to cleave death strikes off of an ice block? I don't know if he does. Wait, do you? I think you do to some degree. It's going to be an interrupt onto that big damage as OMG Big Fan trying to go for a Ring of Frost. It's going to be AMS for Chilpos trying to see if he can immune it. Big Fan trying to see if he can blast him out through the AMS. Is able to blast through with the touch of magic. Maybe can do enough damage here. Just continue to blast out missiles back to back. Falling onto chills. as a death that does not have a way to recover. If maybe Big Fan could find a way to escape him, go for food, maybe he'll have a chance here. Maybe he'll have some potential. Death and decay on one side. Big Fan try to see if he can maybe get around the death that, maybe can get him the slows. Try to see if he can get himself some movement. Breaking out of it for a second. Another polymorph. Trying to see if he can reposition as far away as possible. Trying to go for some procs. Barrage to follow. Shields could potentially yoink it back. Does let the mage get behind the pillar though. All the time up. Trying to see if he can use that for mobility. Maybe he can go for massive bits. Potentially trying to get a knockback on the chill post. Probably going to be a stun unless he has a blink. Maybe he has a blink for this one. Blink. All the time is available immediately. So he has himself a defensive. Images are up. May have to use that all the time. Oh, the silence stopping in place though. Oh no, the silence though. With Strand, I think is the last man left over for the team too. Trying to see if he can maybe fight right through the death that has got himself AMS. Maybe even IBF coming back up very soon. Deathback right around the corner. Got himself plenty of resources ready, and Strand is struggling to try to see if he can survive this. Trying to burn through his defenses. Needs to burn his defenses whenever Chilpa's got some cooldowns rolling in. That's going to be his wall together with a rallying cry buff from his pet as he got a tenacity pet health buff. Manic better just trying to look for recovery. Chilpa is just absolutely eviscerating that pet. Gotta be traps drop down. Maybe he can guide Chills back into one of these traps. Chills trying not to play with his traps at all. Just gonna try to see if he can grip Strand and forcing out a what is it called? A scatter on him. But it's gonna be Chilpa's just absolutely, oh my god, that obliterate with a tier set. He popped obliterate, tier set went going flying and just cleaved that boy in two. My goodness. Well, there's that. Oh my goodness, boys. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Chilpa's does have a pretty big counter, honestly. My goodness. Yeah, the amount of survivability that man got right now is kind of nutty. Kind of nutty. He got so close. He got in the execute range, see where he just blasted with barrages, and the man cell just ain't moving. I'm actually very, very surprised. That is a ton of damage. Big damn, boys. How do you live that, by the way, Chilpas? What were you doing there? Is it just Spell Warden procking you? So happy I managed to kill someone. Let's go, Egg. That's huge. That's my guy. Moving up in the world, you know what I mean? These survival hunters haven't won anyone today. Yesterday there was survival hunter getting kills, man. So don't worry about it. Today, maybe not, but last night they were popping off. Don't you worry about it. Deathstrike is doing like 80% of my HP in like 2 seconds. Oh, I guess so, yeah. Like if you Deathstrike as you take big hits, you will get a lot of recovery. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Привет, Dalaran, здорово, Arhi, как дела, друг? Arhi popped in just now. I'm just glad the age of rogues is over. True, only time we've seen rogues do well is when they drop down a resonator. Though nobody given Outlaw Rogue a proper try, so maybe like the Outlaw will be the hidden potential, hidden good. Sorry, no, нормально, все нормально, ничего, друг, ничего. На следующей неделе, да? Я не дома, не могу поиграть. Это нормально, все хорошо. He's saying he was not at home, so he can't even play, so he's saying sorry. I'm like, yo, you're fine, my guy, don't worry about it. Meanwhile, at least Shaman heals for 12k at a full cast surge. Is there only 12k? Can you increase it? I guess enhanced Shaman healing seems to be pretty decent, but Elish Shaman, yeah, I haven't seen it. How the image play might be good in PvP. You think so? Maybe. Definitely we need to give it a try at some point. Ty, how you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. How you doing, my man? Welcome, welcome. Some in particular? We'll see, right? I wonder how they will be at level 17, because maybe rogues are just scaling poorly. Like, they're doing bad now, but they'll be amazing at max level. Who knows? I think right now it is going to be a nice change of pace, though, with rogues being as insane as they are right now live, for them to kind of take a step back a little bit and just chill. Let other classes do well for a bit. I don't think it's the worst. Gotta hop off. Thanks for the games, yo. Thanks so much for coming by, Tyler. Appreciate it, my man. I think rogues will still be strong, Demon Feral. Yeah, I don't think rogues are going to be bad. I think maybe on burst damage they won't be able to one-shot people, but they will have quite a bit of CC. Thanks so much for coming by, my guy. Thanks so much. Appreciate you for coming by. Always happy to have you here. Also, I'm playing full haste and master, so I can heal way more. It is a full haste, full master. I'm sure I'll be dead. That is true. Yeah, the death strikes do heal for quite a bit. High five, appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, the death strikes do heal for quite a bit. So I can see how he heals when he uses Death Strike and after he gets hit for big. Yeah, it does seem kind of nutty though, but it kind of nutty, but also like somewhat understandable. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. It also could be scaling too. Like maybe at the level 60 it's like really high, but maybe it'll be like more normalized at level 70. Who knows? In my master gear, I was at 9% haste compared to 40% baseline. Yeah, I guess you do have a lot more haste with that build. Plus, you also generate more resources with deal with, don't you, with auto attacks? I imagine. I'm wrong about that. I may be wrong. Either way, I'm far behind. Tier sets working at the moment. Tier sets in level 60, they do. They probably won't by the time you hit max level. I'm sure they'll be like disabled at some point because they do seem really, really good, especially if you get them in Mythic. I'm sure they'll have them disabled past like maybe like level 60 or 61 or 67 or something. 68 maybe. Who knows, right? Because the tier sets seem pretty good. Your hand loses sustain for burst damage. I can see it, yeah. I can see it. But just right now, dual wield is really just as bursty as a two-hander. So if maybe like dual wield wasn't as bursty as a two-hander, that I think it would be kind of like even. But I don't really know how you would go balance it out right now, unless you like balance it for PvP specifically. But that's also obliteration, right? Obliteration is what really makes you super bursty. Normally, I guess when you play dual build, you'll be running like Buster Ghost, so you will be playing that build. You'll play more like big breath every 2 minute, big burst. So it all depends how you like stack yourself and build yourself. Yeah, as a two-hander, yeah, 30% more damage to obliteration is going to be a whole nother story. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, you don't get obliteration? That's true, that's true. If you play two-hand, you don't get obliteration. Wait, if you play two-hand, yeah. I know, but I'm thinking I guess from like a perspective like level 70, yeah? But I feel ya. Imagine how much damage is going to be at level 70 though, on the beta. Once we have pure PvP gear, I really do want to do some dual streams on beta. I think they'd be really fun. But boys, thank you so much for coming by. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you, my man. Chill Pills, Chicago, Seavark. We got Agate here. We had all the other boys from Kiosco to all of our demon hunters like Flupo. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for coming by. We'll probably do more dual streams like this next week. I was about to say tomorrow, but nah. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some beta stuff. And then we're going to be doing, I think, live on Monday just to get our weekly stuff out of the way. And then back to Tuesday beta, Wednesday hopefully new build, all that good stuff on a regular, yeah. The best DK build actually has a really silly name. It's called the Wrath Lich King. It's insane. You play the version of DK and you have a blast. True. Wow, that's a weird, really funky name over there. WOTLK. What does that spell out? Haha. Like it's an acronym or something. Good GG's, good night. Thank you so much, boys. I probably will see you guys next week, yeah? I enjoyed these. These were a lot of fun. You guys have a wonderful evening. Hopefully we'll see even more class updates. Rogues are getting pretty big changes in the upcoming build. If you guys haven't seen that vid, get some big blaster buffs, man. Huge. And apparently we got even more PvP towns this week. I don't think a lot of you guys tried a lot of those PvP towns, but apparently classes got a lot more PvP towns that could be pretty game changing. Could be very interesting. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for coming by. And I'll see all of you boys in the next stream. Alrighty, peace.